Welcome back to 3-Star Channel, where the content is exactly what you expect it to be.
Apparently fucking delayed.
3 stars.
3.8 stars. Because apparently we like to do the countdown before we can actually get the value.
Yeah, it's like all the time when we do that. I don't know why you're upset now.
Because we tried to do it before, but you always do it in the middle.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh,
We'll keep it up. Alright, so.
We do need to get the paper on that because it's already 8:12.
I know.
Seeing how this individual kind of carried, kind of is leading the pack right now, Scarlett, would you please give us the recap?
I was confused actually by who that was going to be.
If I remember correctly, Darius had been nearly to death for a job opportunity. It was a really very intense
We had popcorn.
interview.
We did.
We had popcorn. Scarlett lost a little bit of money, but she definitely shouldn't have because she was going to lose.
Hey, when I find out about that, I'm gonna be pissed.
What you gonna do? Lose another fight?
No, we'll tell us soul. After that, we're like, alright, cool, gets to get the job. He has to go to the Rat King City, whatever it's called, the City of Candles. The last
Rifted.
It's Cora Becky.
I am never going to call it Gorozvek.
None of us
Neither
can
am I.
spell it either.
It's always going to be
I haven't spelled
the
once.
City of Thieves.
The City of Candles.
Alright, continue.
That's
how you
like,
spell
alright,
it,
cool, I'm gonna go see, like, what's the best way to get there? And so we're like, airship. No, that's very expensive, and I doubt we can get one. Horseback or walking. That would take literally forever, and we would die of old age. So we're like, you know what? The second
Pause.
I'd get ugly.
Excuse me, milady. Aren't you a race that lives like 800 years?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's how
I'm
long
pretty
it
sure
would take.
most of us
Yeah, only 2 of us would die.
are.
Well, 3, you age with us,
So
yeah?
like, alright,
About
cool.
human
So we're gonna
lifespan.
go and trade you the ship because they're very readily available. I have access to them. And so we go, we're like, alright, cool. Are we going to be planning for 3 years which ship we're going to take? And we did. We took 3 years to decide which ship we're going to take.
I have
Okay, clearly Scarlett runs on dog years.
Longer route in order to hope that we gain access to some underground tunnels to quickly head to our location. And that's where we left off.
Alright.
Buying supplies.
Y'all just finished buying
I
supplies.
was just waiting, honestly. I was
Yeah.
like,
No, we
I don't
finished
think-
I don't
buying.
got enough money. She was buying
We
supplies.
finished buying liquor.
Yeah.
Supplies. Duh.
I heard
Necessary
supplies.
supplies.
You mean? I think you
Because,
spelled supplies wrong.
What I pointed out at the end of last session to this one, whenever we finished, is we're still good on food
Yeah.
Because we've been eating the berries and shit.
because we still have 233 rations.
Yeah, eating all that. So we have plenty of the rations.
The meal rations that
Yeah.
we crafted.
Access.
still-
We have 2 people with access to good berries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're good.
And if we want like protein and shit, we still have 233 meals.
So that's where.
Alara, if you want your protein
Shut
somewhere
up.
else.
Why did I look up to just
Because you were the one that did like this. None of us were thinking it, but when you did that face, we all were just like, I mean, if you're wanting it somewhere else, like.
Satisfaction.
She's talking about fish.
I'll allow it.
She's a pescatarian.
No, yeah, that's our
We
protein.
gotta keep this PG.
So,
Absolutely not.
so,
Not that far though.
Oh, no. We always have
Yeah.
a fade to black. And then it shows up on our AO3.
fade to AO3.
Chibi-chan, 07.
Alright, hey Denver, I'm going to need to go use the restroom before we start.
You're
We've
fine.
already
We already
started.
started.
Before we get into it, I'm sorry, it just jumps on us.
Sundri is very
I
quietly
don't think it
walking.
jumped on you. I think it's
Cinder's
trying to
very
jump
quiet
out
while
of
Alright.
we're walking.
What the fuck, Steve?
Bringing it back around.
Do a wrap.
So, Alara has just finished purchasing supplies,
Yes.
Liquor.
and y'all are heading towards.
The Westport.
Yep.
Because it was the royal one that's all barricaded and shit.
It's not the royal one, it's just the main one.
Yeah.
The royal
I mean,
one.
the royal
You're
one.
the West Gate, right?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
It's the west one. It's the one that y'all went to before. Whenever some people saw a monkey, some people saw a rose.
Yes.
We should find the monkey again.
No.
You don't like my monkey friend?
No.
I love the monkey.
No.
I want to pet the monkey.
No.
I think you would lose a finger if you tried to pet the
I
monkey.
think you lose more than a finger if you tried to pet that monkey.
So,
Or
is there anything else that y'all would like to look for before we head to the docks?
Oh no, I
The
was really
ship's
confused that you had
captain-
ketchup for a second, and I was like, what the fuck are we shaking?
A mini cocktail.
What else are we doing before we head to the docks?
This reminds me of
I
an
gotta
anime
get through the night
that-
somehow.
It honestly seemed like an inhaler. What else are we doing before we go to the docks?
Like, that just reminded me of an anime I watched where there was a character that he was always making margaritas, like cocktails, even though no one ordered them and no one was around. He was just standing there like the whole time, even when talking to people. He just stood there shaking it the entire time. They even tried to make a comment about it, and I don't think he gave an actual response.
Nice.
Nice.
I thought we were just heading out to the docks. Like right
That's what I'm
after
asking.
we.
I want to make sure that everyone's okay with that.
I
Yeah,
thought
what
like
did
right
the
after we
captain
bought stuff, we were just.
say about
You
you
have
know
not.
our extra...
We haven't done that yet.
Yeah, you haven't.
No, but I wonder, like to Scarlet, did you tell them that like we'd have a big ass wolf that would be going?
I think
That's okay with the captain?
Yeah, Alari's riding a wolf.
I have not obtained the travel yet. I was talking
Yeah, Scarlet-
with that
okay.
one, making sure which one we wanted.
I wasn't
Scarlet
sure if
stayed
she'd
with the
obtained
no.
it or not.
Scarlet stayed with us whenever we went and bought the liquor.
Oh, that's right. She came to be like, all right,
We
so
haven't
these are the
headed
ones that
to
we
the
could
port
do.
yet, yeah.
Okay, cool. My bad.
She went and figured out what we could do. She hasn't figured out. She hasn't talked to anybody
I
yet.
thought she'd already talked to them. My
No.
bad.
She hasn't gotten us travel yet. She
What
came to
are
tell
we
us.
going to do about that? Do you think that'll be a problem?
Probably.
Hopefully
As long
not.
as I don't have to eat, it's not a problem.
Well, it's gonna happen.
Just standard.
Still takes up a
Something.
lot of
You
room
do take up a lot of space. Sorry, you
on a ship.
broke my house a little bit.
For
No, we
2
fixed
months.
it,
But
At most.
Does he eat?
guard fox. Well, technically, Ferna doesn't need to. I just do it because I thought it would be nice.
She
Well, if
feels
Ferna
bad.
doesn't need to eat, I think on the boat, Ferna might not need to.
Ghost has to.
Ghost is small though.
So,
It works.
And I just pick up Ghost. Like,
The ghost is just sitting with you, riding Verna now.
alright, so,
And we call you
Scarlet.
the princess.
Yes.
you would know that the vessel that you are currently looking for
It has a name.
is called Moon Raider.
Raider.
Moon Raider.
You know, it'd be funny if the
So-
whole crew was lycanthropes. Full moon rolls around, you guys are like, wait a minute, hold on, wait.
It'd be even worse if they were hunters.
They're all just, like, you guys are just like, hold on, wait a minute, wait.
So,
We
didn't
got
agree
through
to
with
would you like to make a perception check to see if y'all can look at the ship?
Sure.
Yeah, no.
I forgot to get my notebook.
I'm not getting back up.
That's 19.
I don't kind of need it. I can just write down the notes later.
So,
you can write it on your notes app in your tab.
after about
Yeah.
15-20 minutes of walking around,
can
you
just type
finally
these.
locate the ship in question. As you approach, the boat in particular is relatively large compared to all the other ships around it.
It would be funny if they were all like,
It is about 200 feet long and
boy.
30 feet wide. It is made specifically by the ones that know shipbuilding, so Scarlet, in a human style of construction, and is made to be extremely functional, not very flashy. So, that's all you really know right now.
I'm gonna look at Scarlet and be like, is this a big ship? Like a really big ship, or is this like a medium-sized ship? I've not really been on a lot of ships.
Would classify this as a medium-large ship.
Yeah. It is officially classified as a gargantuan class vessel.
But it's just
That's
normal
like-
D&D sizes.
So like that's a medium large ship.
Yeah.
There are
It
bigger
is
ships.
specifically a large galleon.
There is significantly bigger ships out there, but they're not as common. Pretty rare.
Those are mainly used for war purposes.
So is this the part where we mutiny
Galleons
against
are on
the...
the, in terms of like a whole spectrum.
I'm
Galleons
kidding,
are
I'm
on
kidding.
like
Like,
higher, middle, probably like 33, like 66%
Mhm.
upwards. They're like the top upper 1/3 of ship sizes. They're not actually like
Black
near the
Beard.
biggest.
We're not really sure it's Blackbeard.
So have you been on one
It's
this big
obviously
before?
not Blackbeard.
Oh yes.
Was your ship this big?
Denver, how big do you think my ship would have been? This size, a little bit bigger.
Slightly bigger.
Slightly bigger, yeah.
By about 25 to 50 feet longer and about 10 to 15 wider.
10 feet wide. Yeah. This is a little bit smaller than what I'm used to, but not very much.
I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut.
Prison?
So,
Garrett's got all kinds of ideas.
now I've successfully located the ship. What would you like to do now?
I will walk up to where it is docked and go to the plank.
Alright. So, this ship is fashioned with 3 sails in the center. And right now, you see that there's a few different people currently loading the ship with supplies. With one taller individual standing out from the rest, with a hood on, what you can see is some red hair peeking out, a cutlass at the side, and standing with what you can see is a statue of authority.
Gary, obviously the captain here.
You can roll an insight check.
Sure.
Captain or first mate?
That one.
That's just a really lazy crew member. They're not helping.
Really lazy crew member.
Well,
Got it.
So, who are we supposed to talk to
I
about
don't
getting on this ship? Anyone?
Oh no.
Anyone at all?
Before.
I will whistle really loudly to get some attention.
give me a performance check.
Everyone's doing it. Because they probably weren't already with the giant dog.
I can't make him get any smarter.
I have my character sheet up. What am I doing?
What the heck, man?
What is wrong with me? Listen, I don't
Tell
know
her
why
I zoom mode has been activated.
Performance 12.
12. Alright. You make a relatively loud whistle, and about 5 individuals stop and look at you. 3 of them are loading the ship, having a crate in between them, and 2 of them each have a barrel each they're walking up to the ship, and then there is the one individual who's just a lazy crew member turning around after that.
I'd like to speak to your captain if you have time.
That would be me,
That's a really lazy
the lazy crew member.
Oh, I just took you for a lazy one.
Why did you say
Okay.
that we're trying to get a ride?
Alright, continue, sorry.
Hang on. Re-say that so we actually hear you say it, because everyone just panicked that they knew you were saying it.
Oh, I was thinking you for a lazy one. Never mind.
Well, one can afford to be lazy whenever they've worked up this high as I have. How can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to come and talk about a little bit of a dealing. Me and my companions are on need of travel. They aren't necessarily the most experienced on the ship, but I can put them into shape. I saw that you're taking a rather long trip. I hope we won't be there for the entirety of it, but if you have room to spare, we would be very grateful.
Alright,
Should you take us along?
so, what you notice is whenever you start your conversation, you'd be like, we were hoping to procure a deal for some passage. This individual perks up and starts to smile. As your conversation continues, roll me a persuasion check.
That is a 16.
Why am I proficient in persuasion?
Well then, if we're talking business, then let's please climb aboard and let's talk business then. Come along, come along.
Everybody?
Absolutely.
Everybody?
Everyone or just me?
Oh, everyone, of course. We need to have everyone involved with business dealings.
I think she's gonna traffic us. I didn't actually say that. I think she's gonna traffic us, guys.
I didn't want to overlap Cody, but I definitely
Guys,
need to
we're gonna
spread
get
that around.
trafficked through.
You're
mainly
inside checking
Alara
her.
is.
We all know what Alara does.
Got your stats pulled up?
Listen, if they're going to try to traffic us, they're going to have to do a segment, right?
You're right.
We will unleash Sekhmet on them.
She's like, so how much
That's
were
an
you
actual
selling
point
me for?
and a
I
3.
am offended.
Segments our like ace of the whole.
Just like, so you want to tell me again how
That'll be
much you were going to
28,
sell me for?
Dungeon Master.
It's like, so tell me again how much you were going to sell me for? I'm insulted that you would sell me for that low. How dare you raise the price?
So what is the challenge we're going to have to beat?
10 plus their charisma
And
modifier.
your total was what?
28.
Like, excuse me, I demand you raise that price right now. I will not be
It's
sold
gonna be
for
at
that
least
little.
5 digits. At least 5 digits, right?
At least 6 fingers.
What would my selling price be?
At six figures. Look, nothing less.
Nothing less than 6 figures for Raksha.
I'm sorry,
I
that's
mean, you
You're
probably
very
would
wanted
be worth a lot, just like, because, like, look at you, you're gorgeous, until they find out you're, like, a warlock as well, and they'll be like, ooh.
They'd be like, ooh, exotic
Even-
owl person, I'm
like, even-
punching their face in.
Even worth more, so, like, same
They
thing
said,
for her.
like, watch out.
I'm more terrified currently for if someone tried to do that to Alara, for the fact that if
No.
Alara missed one day
Of no
of Noir's visits, he'd be like, "Ah!" Everyone's dead.
You guys act like that would ever be a possible thing that me and Ren would allow to happen.
No, but if we also got taken,
No, I'd be murdering my way through. Like,
I know.
I'm
I'm
scared if they're trying to sell
I'd
me.
wait
They
till
say
I
we're
got
gonna sell
sold
her.
and then kill the
I'm
person
just
who
saying,
sold
if
me.
we all get taken
Then
right
you got
now,
sold, you'd be like, alright, ready? You're dead now.
They just happen to buy you before a pull me and be like, look,
You can text me if you
your
desire.
fault, man. It's your own fault, my dude.
Or
It's time to get your face punched to a pulp.
Because I didn't want to say anything.
You made
The person
poor
I was
financial decisions.
just
I
observing.
didn't want to do this, but
Okay.
time to give you cerebral hemorrhaging.
Like nothing, just being like everyone.
You didn't
died?
miss shit, we just got to the ship.
And then watching her response closely.
So what's with the whole, like, are we being sold in the slave
No,
or
we
something?
were joking. No, we're not.
It was a joke because
Because the way
Scarlet-
she responded,
yeah.
like with how
I was like, no,
enthusiastic
everybody
she was
has to
about
come on to
wanting
deal with
people
business.
To do business.
because we're like, we
with.
come with.
I was like, is she
everybody.
trying to traffic us? Like, what's happening here? She just looked at us and was like,
That's
ooh,
not even
good
remotely
cargo.
sounding There's not a modifier out there that does
Like,
that.
There is whenever things get homebrewed.
Okay.
so yeah.
And there's
I will
feats.
demand a higher price, because how dare they? Excuse me, but do you see many owls with gold and silver feathers? No, I didn't think so. Bitch.
But,
I doubt that.
You
actually,
see many owls
there's-
that have metal ones we could just shoot out at people? Tiny little leaves in there too.
Bitch. I have glass feathers in my wings. You know, those painful those were to put in. Fucked it up the first time. Stabbed myself. I'm just kinda like,
think that
how's
you
this
did that
going?
Specifically against my.
Ow!
setup.
Me.
Did not like
It
that.
wasn't for you. That was
Let me try that
I
again.
doubt that, but okay.
Alright. So, gestures for you all to follow him.
it's a dude. This whole time I thought it was a girl.
Nope, dude.
Yeah, no, me
What
too.
does it look like? It's a human dude?
You didn't give the gender when you were describing this person. You just said red hair and stood with authority.
And the way you gave the voice, I straight up thought it was gonna be a girl.
Alright, roll.
This is a gentleman. Oh, I don't have to.
1 out of 10.
He's a 10 out of 10.
Okay, cool, that works.
I've already determined this.
He's like, I already know you fools are gonna fucking roll. And you're gonna
Okay,
ask.
we need to change it up a little bit because everyone we've been.
No, we've had
No, we've
coolers and
had
threes
ugly
and
people.
ones.
It was the dwarves.
Yeah, that was a.
And the one guy that Garrus fought
We
was
rolled for
a
like a 6.
5.
6 or a 5.
It was a 5. I was like,
He's okay.
Because there was also
He's got
one
muscles.
dwarf that was like a
average,
9, and we were
not
like,
really very good.
He's got muscles.
That's
was-
about it.
He was unusually attractive.
He was
like
a
so-
5, but based on your feeling for muscles, he was either a 6 or a 4.
No, there was just. I thought there was one dwarf that was
The
somehow
4,
just
he was
like
bigger than
baby
me.
face, and he was just like.
there was one dwarf that was somehow a 9, and we were all like,
Really?
And the next one was a 1.
yeah.
Like, God.
Because the one didn't even get me to look at him. I was like, I can't look at that one.
Alright, so,
We make all our way up the gangplank.
this gangplank is actually extremely wide, and honestly, y'all could all walk shoulder to shoulder up the gangplank.
What? We're just gonna block the whole gangplank
I'm
from
just
them
letting
loading
you
their
know how
stuff.
big-
We're
how
just
big it
like,
is.
no,
Yes.
we're more important. Get out of the way.
Yeah, totally.
Alright, so after
Don't
you
get
walk
to
up the
load
ship, you can see that once you're on the deck, it is just bustling with people. There is a lot of people on the ship, and you're like, why is there so many people here? Especially you, Scarlet. You've noticed that the amount of people that are on this ship does not take this many people to run the ship, and this is just the deck.
Yeah. You got a pretty hefty crew here at the moment.
Oh yes, 154 souls.
Shows.
54.
I think some of those are gonna be cannon fodder.
Doesn't it take
Didn't say that out loud.
half of that, if not less, to run one of these ships?
Of course, but whenever we go where we go, extra manpower is is always needed.
I mean, that's fair. I just hope you have enough food to keep them all, satisfied.
Oh, don't worry about that. That's why we have our crates. And you see just another crate get loaded up. Just massive crate. It's about half the size of Ferna.
Alright, well, I'm not one to judge how many men you like having on your ship.
And women, we don't discriminate here.
Men is a, all-around term.
Okay, well, just wanted to
Scarlett's
make
not big
everything
on the
clear.
gender thing. She's kind of like.
And if you'll
whoever.
follow me this way and goes to where the captain's quarters would be, and instead of just a normal standard door, this is a double door that is about 10 to 15 feet tall that just opens up. There, it's got, now that you're on the ship, it's a lot more decorated on the ship than it was on the whole outside. This door has nice gold leaf filigree throughout it, a few gemstones embedded into it, and it's very, it's gaudy. And he just pushes the door open, and whenever he pushes one, both of them open. It's like, after you.
I don't know if I want to go after
Alright? Once you walk inside, it is
like-
so gaudy.
I like
Oh
that
my
it
goodness,
fits
there
through the
is
door.
just red silks everywhere. There's just red carpet all throughout the floor. A giant chair with gold on it, just red velvet. It's a standard, what you would think if someone was going over the top, flaunting. This is the cabin.
So I see we have a thing for red and gold here.
I think you need to do
There's
interior
also
designer.
rubies, gems, different colors. There's an entire.
Like, you may have the good looks, but that might be it.
Oh, what are they called?
Holy shit, this guy's a Gryffindor.
Oh my god, is there more to us than our good looks, Rox?
What is? Oh crap! I forgot what it's called.
Well, I know it's getting
The
murdered
glass
first.
window.
It's
Stained
like,
glass
that's it.
Yeah, there's a
You
stained
are
glass
going
window
to run
portrait,
under the ship.
but whenever you look closer, it's not made out of glass. It's made out of gemstones of this individual entirely.
What's the shoot?
And it's got a blue background. They're on a ship with the sword drawn out in front of them, and it's just completely made out of gemstones. And it's life size comparatively.
So,
So
and how long have you been, this mighty vessel?
this one, it was inherited to me. But I say that I've been on her for, what has it been now? At least 20 years. Served us well in all this time.
Okay, so you're a well-seasoned sailor.
From that one.
Oh, of course, we've been everywhere. That's our specialty, actually. Going everywhere. So,
That's glad for us.
let's talk business, shall we? And he walks around, sits down at the chair, and then pulls out a drawer and pulls out a stack of papers. Just blank right now.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
And whenever this happens, he's like, oh, by the way, y'all can grab some chairs from over there, and just kind of points around the room, and there's recliners, there's standard chairs, there's stools, there's like 2 other chairs exactly like his, just around the room. Like, you're welcome to pull up a chair.
I prefer standing.
Well, whatever
Grab a
floats your
basic
boat.
desk chair.
I
Pull it up to the desk.
Yeah.
think I should maintain my dog's shedding.
I'll pull up a chair, like one that's not too fancy. Okay, like I don't need that.
Is there a beanbag in here?
Probably.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Just over by a
Please let
lamp.
there be a beanbag.
Come here.
Fucking love it if there's a beanbag.
Come here, my little boy. Come here, good boy. Come on. You failed.
I saw that happen.
He tried
A
so.
poor kiddo.
Luna's done that so.
He
often.
won't do it again because he's so scared.
That's a 12.
It takes
He's
you
scared of
about
failing again.
30 seconds, but you do realize that you see about 2 or 3 beanbags in a corner with like the half see-through silks like draped in front
That's
of it,
kind of it. Huh?
and there's lots of pillows around it, and everything else. It's just
That's
It's
the kind of
maybe
shit I would actually
comfy.
want in my room.
This guy's girl bossing.
I don't want to touch them anymore.
It's just like, how many women has he had in there?
Woman, he said he didn't discriminate.
you be like everything. Just
You right, you right.
I'm going to
You go
grab
blind.
just the simplest,
power
nondescript
of
bar stool I can find.
Alright, yeah, there's just a very simple bar stool.
I
Would you
got,
like it with 3 legs or 4?
I got at least a comfortable chair.
Fuck it, I want it on 2 legs.
There's not one with 2 legs, I will say that.
3 legs or 4. It doesn't stand on just 2.
What if you want?
Make a perception check.
He said 3 or 4. Why did you have to make it more difficult?
What if I want
My
28?
sweet boy.
I can't believe I wasted it on this.
A natural,
Natural 20 for a total of 28.
As you're looking around,
No,
you see on the other side of the
bad
desk
no.
where he is, there is one 6-legged stool.
6-legged stool. On the other
Very,
side, on
very
his side
rare.
of the desk.
I'm just gonna grab it with confidence, like I own that chair.
Walked
Okay.
around, grabbed it, opened it.
You grab the chair,
Yeah,
and you sit in
it's like
it.
a chair.
It's very wobbly.
What is that?
There was no need for this many legs, and somebody fucked up the leveling. It's just...
That's what you get for making him look for a different chair.
Your child has acne.
What?
He's got cat acne
Where?
on his chin. That's where Luna had it too.
Yeah.
How do you
Blackheads.
fix that?
Watered down hydrogen peroxide.
All
Just
right.
rub it on there.
So,
Or you comb
as you all sit down,
It's
Poor
So-
of oil.
where are we wanting to go? Looks at all of you.
Well,
To your mama's house, hang out the way.
Well, we can arrange
No,
that, but I'm not
no.
sure.
No.
That was a poorly timed
our
joke.
final destination is a city near the City of Candles. I looked at your ledger. I looked at the ledger.
There is a stop planned during that, but it is near the end of our trip. Actually, the end of this trip, anyways.
Yes, and you were the one that fit our time frame and locations we wanted to visit along the way. I figured it would be a good idea to come at least talk about it.
Ah, adventurers yourself, then? Exploring the unknown?
If you call it that.
Well, we are always happy to have more experienced and, let's say engaging souls on board. So, we wanted to go to the City of Candles, which means it would be fine to just, or near cities, wanting to go to a city near the City of Candles. So that does seem like that would be very doable for us. Now, if we allow for this passage, what is it that I get in return?
Well, first off, you'd have more seasoned crew members than some of the ones I'm assuming you have now at the moment.
Alright.
You're having a, what would you call, not quarter, trying to remember the term, give me 1 second. First, you'd have a former first mate of a very decorated ship of 9 years.
Oh, and what ship would that be?
Can I remember a ship, like just off the top of my head, that is not the Killer Juggernaut?
Like, can't I remember?
Can I remember a random
Oh,
ship
yeah.
that's not
You
my
have a
best?
few different ships you can go from. You've known quite a few.
Just don't pick a bad one.
Just name something.
Give me a second, I have a list here.
Just don't pick
Hold on.
one that's got a bad reputation.
Don't pick the poop deck.
The Silver Surf.
The silver. What was that? Silver Surf?
Silver
Serpent.
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 That's Silver Surfer. You know the guy.
I don't think we can do that one. The lawyers would eat us alive.
Alright, roll a deception
Have
check.
lawyers.
Got it.
Yeah, that's the
Please roll well.
That is, where's my plus bonus? Deception. That is a 17.
Alright. You will notice that at this point, some of you would have already noticed at this point, but all of you notice at this point that while you're talking, there is a quill that is next to the stack of papers, and it is moving, writing as everyone talks.
He's doing magic.
His boys got out.
What the shit is called? Okay.
A lot. We've been over this.
Too soon. Stop that.
Whenever I'm not narrating. Alright, so,
This is some Harry Potter bullshit.
well,
This is some Harry Potter level bullshit.
evens or odds?
Oh, it's holy.
Still evens.
Evens?
Harry Potter and the Chamber of
Huh?
Secrets. More like Harry Potter and the Loaded Chamber.
So not the ship with the best reputation, but who am I to judge?
Dang.
You can't step on me to try to get to your dad.
So, before we go anywhere else, where are my manners? What is y'all's names?
You first.
Ah, of course. Jose Gaspar at your service.
Wait a second, what?
You. spell
Jose
that
Gaspar.
J-O-S-E with a little bitty dash on the top of the E.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what it's called.
G-A-S-P-A-R. Jose
Yes.
Gaspar.
Not Gaspar.
Do we roll the R?
If you will.
Jose Gaspar.
Jose Gaspar.
Say gazpacho.
No, please don't ever do that again.
That was worse.
Or as my enemies know me,
No.
Gasparella.
Wait, is that serious?
You've got to be shitting.
Yeah.
He has pulled out the cutlass and is posing in front of you now.
Is he wearing glass
Gaston
slippers?
who?
No. Well, would you like to make a perception check?
Sure.
Gaston who?
Fights like Gaspar. That's a 19, good sir.
Not wearing glass shoes, but you can see now that he's pulled out and posed, the cloak is opened up. There is, on his breastplate, it's just embroidered in gold and gems.
Does he have a cloak of
He's,
billowing?
huh?
Out of character, does he have a cloak of billowing?
I mean, it's definitely moving behind him right now.
Okay, so I know we said he was
He's
10 out of 10.
using magic.
Whenever he pulls his cutlass out, a little Spanish guitar riff plays.
He has immediately dropped down to a 5. His personality is a
It's like your
5.
face may be pretty, but the rest of you is not.
Dear God, my eyes hurt. If the sun ever hits you with the
Oh
wrong
yeah,
angle,
no.
we're all gonna
The
get
belt
cataracts.
buckle is just hard to look at. There is so much metal and gems on this belt buckle. You're like, how do you not walk with the hunch?
Like, he
This
did
guy-
that and I had to squint. I'm just like,
This guy
what
looks
the
like
fuck?
Puss in Boots got fucked by a jewelry store.
No,
Like,
dude,
we got
like,
jokes.
straight up, this dude, he does that and Brock's just like, oh shit, I can't see anymore.
I know, my glory is quite blinding.
Question.
But puts the cutlass up, comes back down. So, what is your names?
No disrespect, but this is gonna sound disrespectful, but what enemies? Because I've never heard of you before.
That's because whoever is my enemy dies.
Sure.
So, you know, not many people know me as Casper. You know, that's probably bad branding. We should do that differently.
You should tell your PR team that.
I think the way he killed him was he blinded them.
I don't know.
It's okay to be flashy.
That's when I have enough money, I'll be
You're not
flashy.
allowed to use that word. This man is nothing to Tengen. How dare you? He has nothing on the
I
flashy.
thank you for a laugh
Flashiness
from
Tengen.
This is out of character. I thank you for a laugh from Noir. When you have a lot of money, it's okay to not be flashy.
It's okay to be flashy if I want. I want to have whatever
Gonna
the
give
fuck I
Garrus the
want.
other power
If you
boner.
were this flashy,
Oh,
we're
you're the
disowning
captain, if you
you.
don't mind me asking.
Alright, alright.
Ah,
I'll have
I have been a
style.
captain.
I'll make sure to
At
actually get an
least
interior decorator.
52 years.
52 years.
I just had to hold myself back from going, God, you're old.
In my head, I was just kind of.
Is he an elf or a half elf?
me.
Or?
Make
Yeah,
a
but we thought you
perception
just-
The
check.
part was left.
Apparently, Sidri is straight up perceiving today.
You want to know things.
I do. That is a 14.
It looks human. I mean, well, his ears are slightly pointed. I don't know.
So did you say he was
Maybe that
had
could
been
just,
sailing
you
for
know,
54
with someone
years?
with this much money, he could literally have done
So
body
he's sailing for
augmentations to
54
do
years?
that.
I
like
perceive
captain.
if that is the case.
This is what you're perceiving. You're like, that could be body augmentation. It's not very defined. I don't
This
know.
dude has had so much plastic surgery.
Oh my god, are his roots gray?
You do not know with that perception check.
I want to perceive, damn it!
Perceived later.
The
We're
game-
supposed to be introducing ourselves.
I'm not going to tell this man my name.
I'm going to lie about my name.
Why is that
Fuck you
hard?
guys.
No one actually really knows my name.
Alright, so who is introducing themselves first?
So, Mr. Captain Oza Gaspar. I am Elaine Ramos, former first mate of the Silver Serpent.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you.
What was that last name?
Rovos.
Ramos.
Can you spell it?
R-O-V-O-S.
R-O-V. Aw, I had an A instead of an L.
Guys, the amount of fake names I have lined up is insane.
Guys, it's the same fake last name he used last time, just a different first name.
Yeah, but I feel like we're getting closer.
Who knows? Maybe she likes the name Scarlet. She's just gonna be like, you know what? That one actually means more anyway now.
Don't Scarlet's my actual name. Ha ha ha
What
ha.
if we guessed correctly?
Guten Abend, mein Herr. Mein Name ist Regina Antendorf.
Alright, roll a deception check.
With your what?
Speaking German, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I need to write this shit down if I'm gonna keep up with your guys' dumbass appearances.
13.
Guten Morgen, you're a little bit rusty, but what's your name?
Regina Waldendorf.
Keep your secrets, Weather Boy.
Hello, my name is Jürgen Sweden. I come from the far off land of Lurvey.
Who's next?
No, that was out of character.
Yeah, who's next?
The Regina part was not.
Trying to not have an aneurysm.
We got 4 people left.
Nasmix.
Yours just pieces out.
He's like, Nasmix, there you go.
Gone.
Haven't I heard of you in the arena?
Probably.
You fucked up my guy last time.
It's not my
Good
fault.
job.
Okay. I was like, I wasn't
You
sure where this
fucked
was
up
gonna
my guy last time.
I'm really loving how Garrus went, not my fault, and then he went, good job. Garrus was like,
But I was like, I'm sorry.
Please don't make me fight more people today.
I'm tired of shit.
Alright.
Nasmix. Alright.
Look at those Jared.
Bitch, this one's gonna definitely get his real name. I don't think he's gonna play along. So go ahead.
The image
Waiting
of
on
Garrett's
that
just
one.
going, go ahead.
Shall I just put an X? Or like, were you never named? Did you have that bad of a childhood they didn't even give you a name?
You have a good name that you can give.
Lillian Greyhound. I'm not from around here. From the Feywild?
Roll.
That's
Sure.
bitch.
I don't have any reason to do
I cannot
deception.
show
It's
you.
not like my name is well known.
I can assure you, his tail is very tragic.
I'm going to forget it, like, once we do all this shit. When Sentry starts talking in her normal voice, can be like, oh shit, I forgot you were German.
28.
Ah,
My
lady.
rare skills.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh,
That's a bow.
Oh, God damn it.
What did you
I'm good captain.
Yeah, I'm just her hired muscle.
It's always good to have protection
This man's
in more than multiple ways.
And there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
I swear to God.
I was waiting for her to use that word.
Damn it.
Specifically because I wanted her to get a good laugh out of Rain doing this one.
Oh no. Grip.
To
Lord River Lyodon. And he puts on his Lyodon ring sigil
Oh
out of his pocket.
no. Rip.
Ah, it is a pleasure to meet you, my lord.
wait.
Are you lying as your brother?
Yes. Okay, now you're gonna play along with our game or no? Because I thought this bitch was.
Say your name is Sekhmet. Go! Say your name is Sekhmet. Go!
That's the one that will get me, got you, dumbass.
It's just funny.
Yeah, let's go with the code name that, would get me.
Shut up, Rose.
Good idea. Then that name doesn't even fit. That's the point.
I didn't
Winter
say that.
Rose.
That's whatever you want.
Tundra. Use Tundra.
No.
You're so uncreative. Will you give me a second to
She's
think?
like, let me think about what the rest of the
Snowflake.
Your name is Kashendra.
Give her a second.
Oh my god.
You can play along, or you can just
Limestone.
do what you want.
Luna! Get it? Because your feathers are white like the moon.
And she's crazy like her cat.
The thing is, you guys are overestimating my ability for deception. It's +1.
I can assist. I get a +8.
That's not happening.
I can also assist.
too bad.
I
I
also have
couldn't-
say.
Be
There's not
deceiving,
really
but I
an
did
assist in this
technically
scenario.
lie. I avoided giving my full name, but I didn't
I mean,
technically
who said I was
lie.
going to give my full name? I was
Give
just
a name
This
that
is
you
a
were known by.
name
Yeah.
I have used before. I didn't lie.
I simply must
I have been known
apologize.
These
to
are
be this
names.
name.
Yeah.
With
You're
one
known
other
as this
person.
person.
I simply must
Three of them.
You're known as
apologize.
that person.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
actually
Shit.
mine seeing eye out
Hang on.
lesson.
I am a Lyodon.
I have a bad eye,
And
you
you're
dumbass.
partially truthful too.
I look a lot like River.
Yes.
Almost identical twins.
He has one good eye opposite both of us. Yeah.
I was trying to say I was seeing eye owl, and I'm like, I have a bad eye, you dumbass.
Alright, cool.
Hang on, I'm pulling up something. I forgot the name of something.
Let me
Hold on.
give her a second.
More.
Hang on.
Yes, the loss of that eye is a grand tragedy.
Oh, this is fantastic. This is so much fun. I have to write little notes so I don't call
Have you
anyone the
ever
wrong
traveled
thing.
to the Feywild?
We have to do that. So what did everyone
Oh,
give
wait,
the name as?
for
Because I
this-
didn't hear very well.
I told him my name was River instead of Rain.
Yeah, I caught that one.
Garrus is Nasmix.
Then
Yeah.
he's,
Then a
yeah,
yes,
he
in
used
it.
his gladiator name.
So I didn't technically lie, I just didn't give him my name.
Mm-hmm.
And I also gave him my occupation right now as I'm Lillian's bodyguard.
I got Regina Waldendorf.
Regina, I got it.
Liliana.
Okay.
Give me a sec. I'm having to find where it is. I'm reading.
Give me a second.
Right.
Oh, had you guys not wrote all these down?
I asked you a question.
You're gonna make me take longer to read, and then my phone's gonna die, and then we'll never get the answer.
I'm playing this as Raksha would know this and not have to be like, wait, let me look it up real quick.
See, I was writing this down that way
I
I,
just
could play
forgot the
along
name
with
of
you
this
guys,
thing.
and I remembered who it was who.
Raksha finishes.
Gonna need to get the sticky note.
We primarily had to write these down because throughout this entire time we're on this boat, we have to actually call each other Nasamix, Lillian,
I'm
River,
just gonna say,
Elaine.
Dumbass. Hey, dumbass number 2. Hey, pink-haired dumbass. Hey, brain-broken dumbass.
Hey, Lydon.
Hey,
Hey, my
fucking
lady.
bird.
Hey, Lydon. Hey, my lady. Hey,
Hey,
muscles.
pirate lady.
Greetings, my lord.
Okay, anyway.
You can't say the word pirate.
Oh yeah, Regina's. I didn't say that, but
What you got?
Please
Oh,
don't.
my God.
you're her bodyguard. That's my slave.
Who the fuck are these two?
That's my
That's our
bodyguard.
I'm
entourage.
getting to it.
Shut up, that's our entourage.
Okay.
I'm getting to it.
You got it? You ready?
Alright, she's your bodyguard,
Calm
she's
the
your
fuck
consort.
down.
What did I do?
We have
This
to
is my
remember
bodyguard, and that's clearly our travel companion.
I'm a mercenary of the Bandless Sun Guild, Raksha.
this. Ooh.
Oh, so you're experienced. Welcome.
Wait, to what?
The Bandless Sun Mercenary Guild.
Sons don't have fans. How do they make music?
Fuck up.
So,
How does the sun
shut up.
play
and this is whenever your question would come out.
I will drown you.
Well, I've been there a few times. Spent some time there, once or twice.
Your head underwater with my button.
I rarely see anyone on this plane who's been there.
You know what you
Oh, there's many holes in the water. Leads to many different places. Some you just fall from the sky for like 2 days and it doesn't end well, but besides that.
Have you ever visited the city of Iria?
Is that druid place?
Something like that.
Those damn druids taking our jobs.
I mean, I got close. Not my cup of tea, so.
It's making their gardens grow faster. You fucks.
Cheaters.
Magical gardens are gonna destroy our
from
jobs.
Oh, we have a druid among us.
Not exactly. I'm an adventurer.
A druid in training, then.
Something like that. I could assist in healing if you need convincing
Do, do,
passage.
All of us just immediately go.
Shut up!
It's like it's a druid, and then we kind of look at Scarlet and then Lara. We're like,
Shut up!
Even Rain's just over here being like, I'm more of a druid.
I'm good at killing things.
Oh my god, he
Well, hopefully you can help us with these seas and be in tune with nature for us.
Something of that nature.
Don't worry, Tabitha, you can vent your frustrations to me.
So, now that we have names, how long are we wishing to stay on?
A maximum of 2 months, if that's the length of your entire travel. If we get off inside of a suitable location, we'll be leaving you earlier.
Okay. So, maximum of 2 months.
We have our
We-
own food.
We do have our own food.
we just need passage.
Yes, meals will not be an issue.
Ah, that is always good. Good to come prepared. Well, I need everyone to roll a persuasion check real quick.
Something tells me he's gonna pull like a Davy Jones over Lara and be like, "You're having dinner with me tonight in
No,
Express."
I rolled a nat 20, guys!
what?
I rolled an 18.
I hate that you
Can
do
I
that for
try?
fucking talking, because you can't talk for shit. You always
What?
roll a 20 for it.
A persuasion.
Oh, I'm proficient in that from being a mercenary, apparently.
I'm more proficient in intimidation.
That is a 27.
Alright.
Damn.
Very persuasive party.
21.
Very persuasive fucking party.
You lowered it, didn't you?
What you got, Raksha?
10.
Damn.
Alright.
I got a 6.
And
okay?
Scarlet?
I had +4. It wasn't that
Roll a
bad.
14.
Alright.
Jesus, fuck
So,
you too.
you'll beat the spread.
I got a 30.
Yeah, good job.
Please tell me. I could lend them some points, please.
She's like, I'll
You-
get
you
to
beat
20
the
if she gets
spread.
10.
I said I'm good at killing things, okay? That's what I'm good at.
Killing our score.
I don't have much more to add.
If you need someone dead, we can deliver.
Well, we might have to push some people around to find places to sleep, but I think we'll have enough room for
Oh,
y'all.
we've been sleeping on the ground for.
Their death in 30 days, or your next kill is free.
We could have a nicer place if they want.
Companions? Would they be allowed as well?
Oh, you mean the big fucking wolf thing?
Yeah, I assume we
I
could.
lived right in style.
She's
Yeah,
a lady.
let's fucking intimidate people. I love it.
It's their emotional
Oh, if that's what
Druid
you want, we're good at
percent.
that.
It's his
Right?
emotional support wolf.
The masks are very comfortable if you know how to
No,
walk,
the emotional support thing is the fox.
Oh yeah, no, you're correct. That thing is just a giant tank murder wolf.
What was that, Scarlet, about the mast?
Scarlet said, it's fairly easy to sleep on the yard, if you know how to lay down and get comfortable correctly.
Yes,
That's the main
but
mast. This is the thing on top of the main mast.
yes, but we prefer a little bit of class for our people. We don't want to just make them sleep out in the open. Unless they're into that, then I guess whatever the fuck you want to do.
Trust me,
Absolutely
my
not.
friend, I've slept in some very uncomfortable places.
But we're perfectly fine if you want to offer us
We
nicer
don't
place.
like that here. We like to sleep comfortably.
Delightful.
We love to sleep like the dead.
Why?
Y'all are really bad at jokes. I mean, like, come on. I told you, whatever floats your boat. I told you it's okay to be flashy. What do I have to do to make you smile?
There's a laundry list of things that must be resolved before smiling is an option.
You are depressing.
Yes, I
We
know
know.
this.
We're working on that.
Look, I'm exceptionally talented at killing people, that's about it. And stealing. And arson. And lots of fun stuff like that.
That's
So,
what we
powder monkey, got it.
I don't have very big muscles.
Powder monkey, got it.
Or maybe like a code or something.
Well, does anybody else have any skills that could help associate them with a task?
Task?
You'll be working on the ship in order to get travel. It's part of the deal.
Decently skilled cook and healer.
You can't be sitting around doing nothing.
I'm very dexterous.
Good to know.
I'm very dexterous.
I may
with
or
my
may
hands.
not have a very, very,
What's
very, very perfect memory of maps and locations and where we have gone.
Okay, we will send you to
So
the
mad.
navigators.
He's also.
We will send you to the kitchen. I'm not being sexist, but that's what you said.
I am,
He's like, I just want to clear this up with you. Please don't turn me into the feminists.
You're the one who said you were good at cooking. Cooking is done in the kitchen.
You guys are just kind of looking at each other
I'm
like,
good at tying knots. I've had a lot of
Like we
practice.
got
muscles. I'm fucking 7'2". I mean,
So, powder monkey with ropes. Got it.
This task is beautiful.
You sound like you're just kinky.
I was about to say that sounds like a really weird tag.
You, my feminine fellow, is apparently good at management, so we will have you meet up with the crew. Or at least the people that help govern it.
So, first mate quartermaster.
Not that high up.
No,
but
like,
we'll see.
she meant like meeting with those people. I think.
Meeting with
You will be in charge of your group. And if they fuck up, it's your head on the line.
Honest.
Note to self. Absolutely do not fuck up. I don't want my head on her line.
And the other two? Mopping the deck. Got it.
I'm like, I'm fucking 7'2" and muscular.
Fire?
What?
For that one. You heard him in the arena,
Yeah,
didn't
and
you say?
I said I was a mercenary. What do you?
Loader.
They are both.
Loader and cleaners. Got it.
They are both.
Said I was a mercenary.
They are both exceptionally strong. I
Look at
once
the
saw
large
him.
shit.
Rope dealing could also be an option with them.
I
What?
don't.
Those cogs there, the sails, they can get very heavy.
General maintenance.
I once saw him fight 6 men at once.
Roll a deception check.
That's not untrue.
It's not untrue. That is
No.
the guards.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
fighting
you
them.
were-
Yeah, there was a lot of them, so technically.
Roll a persuasion check then.
Can I guide?
With
No, y'all are
advantage,
like
'cause
in a
it's
line.
rude.
Don't
Oh.
This is just a persuasion check to see how impressive it is. It's not really going to have much effect on anything.
I mean, you can already see that I'm 7'2", like big mom.
That's a 26.
Okay, impressive. Hopefully there will be no fights, but hey, it's a trip. We'll figure out what the fuck happens.
We put 3 of them in the hospital.
So,
It's a very tough man.
so we have your party wanted to join my party on this ship. So, I believe we've come to a mutual beneficial arrangement now.
I would understand that to be so.
Wonderful. It is wonderful to have your names and wonderful to have you aboard. Bows.
I'm just gonna give
Thank
a
you
little
kindly
gift.
for your willingness to put up with us during this trip.
Rodar.
I've put up with worse. There was that frog. Weird fucking frog.
Frog?
Don't ask about the frog.
Frog.
Don't ask about the frog.
Kind of want to know about the frog now.
Don't ask about the frog. We don't talk about the
I
frog.
have reason to want to know
We
about
don't talk
frogs.
about frog. No.
Would
You're breaking your own rule.
he?
Was it a red and white?
We don't talk about him.
Was it a red and white frog by any chance?
No. It was red and green and purple
You're talking about
and blue. We don't talk about it.
Talking.
Would he be brown and violet sky as well?
Alright! Out!
I think we brown and like a big blue.
Are you gonna show us where to go?
There will be someone waiting. Go out, go out.
Like, get out. Someone start
Ready
going.
to get the load.
We're all set to leave.
Right now.
5 minutes ago.
We're already on the water.
As y'all look outside, y'all are on the water, the docks in the distance.
We're like, well, shit, I guess he was always
Not super distance, but like, you can see you're not on the dock anymore.
We got kidnapped.
We were asking to go anyway, but it's a good
Yeah,
thing we
but
were
before
fucking
we
ready.
even agreed, we
back
left.
to the dock and get your position again and pay to fight again. That wouldn't have been very good.
No, there's a robot. You'll be fine.
You wanted to lose your rowboat.
I got more.
Get
Pretty cheap.
more.
Plus, we have
Item
ways
it.
to get it back. You think that we get it back off of every island? No. Sometimes we gotta run for our fucking lives. And then you're swimming, and then you're running away from things, and people are dying, and then more people die, and you gotta heal dead people, and then it's just all fucked up.
According to the Nautical Safety Regulation Act of 837, Article 4, Section C, all vessels must have at least one more lifeboat than the maximum capacity of the vessel.
I'm gonna go to the navigation room. I'll find it. I know how to find my way around things, right? I got this. Bye. She
Alright.
walks away.
So about that loading stuff.
So, whenever y'all all walk
The
out,
general maintenance. I don't think we have anything else to load.
there is one
I
individual.
just look at the dock.
Alright, there's an individual waiting outside for y'all.
Fly. I can't fly.
How dare you?
Devour you fucking loading shit.
There is a gentleman waiting outside for you. It is a human male, very dark skin,
Not the black man.
not black, but
You know.
brown.
Tan.
Damn, that's not diverse
Brown.
enough.
Has no shirt on, is very much, you can see that he's been on the ship like his entire life. Muscles are well defined on him. He's about an 8.
Casual thirst trap.
Well, shit. What was I
So-
supposed to do again?
Opens the door. I'm just gonna.
I'm just gonna like tag on and be like, Frank? Frank?
You're staring, right?
River.
Rain, get away.
River.
My lord, you're
It's not
staring.
raining.
Really, you're in the way.
Sorry.
Smells like it's gonna rain.
There's a person with absolutely no clothing on in front of me. My bad.
He's wearing, for God's sake, man, he's wearing pants.
Hello. It is nice to meet you.
No,
Allow
it
me
isn't.
to to y'all's quarters.
Y'all are embarrassing.
Well, Stitch.
Where is embarrassing?
I will first show you where y'all will be staying, and then I will direct each of you to where y'all will be reporting for duty. If you will please follow me.
To our bedrooms.
And turns and walks and starts walking
Fry itself.
down the ship.
Okay.
Deck.
Alright, guys, let's follow him.
No?
Do not.
I think you're lying.
Do you want me to just look
Follow
at
him
Laura?
in.
I can change the
Follow
line.
him.
Sorry, I mean
Literally
Lillian.
opened the door and froze. I'm pretty sure
Anything?
brain froze.
So,
We will follow him. Do not fuck anything up.
Oh, dang.
Don't take anything that's not yours. Don't pick fights with people. Follow orders.
That's a good thing. Right?
If someone tries to pick a fight with me first, is that allowed?
Oh, absolutely.
fights are held on
Scarlett's like-
Thursday.
Hell
Fights are handled on
Look,
Thursday.
we don't start fights.
Fights are held on Thursday.
Thursday.
We got a designated fighting day.
Garrus all of a sudden pulls out a quill on his arm. Thursday fighting.
If someone tries to grab my ass, can I kick him in the face?
You're more than welcome to.
Hooray.
There's no sexual harassment.
By the
I
way,
like that
to
there's
your
a designated
there's a designated
day to
fighting
fight.
day. There's a designated fighting deck.
That's where we're
Do
gonna
you just
go.
walk up to the deck and start decking people?
No,
Only
there's an arena.
I guess that's why they call it a deck, huh?
You can punch her anytime.
Yeah.
We'll keep this
Thank you,
note.
Regina.
Starts and he walks down, and it's one deck, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 7,
Cruise ship.
and stops on the 9th deck.
What the shit?
This is a cruise ship.
Sure.
You skipped a few numbers.
God damn, man. Are we on the Cosmo Concordia?
Scarlet,
We took the stairs.
you specifically would know. This ship don't have that many decks.
It should. It's a magic.
It should not have this many decks. Like, it would have like 4.
It would have 4, and those would be tight decks. 3 is comfortable.
3 if it's like decent sized. 4 is like you're obviously like for everyone.
Yeah.
Gosh, man.
Yeah, and you're on the 7th deck, and you don't.
Ninth. You said
You've gone through the decks, and now you're on the 9th deck. Sorry.
it's
Question. This ship wouldn't happen to be magically enchanted to be larger on the inside than the outside, would it?
Yes, it would. That is how we carry so much cargo.
We can wind one of
Makes sense,
these.
makes sense.
Does it make it sail any differently?
Needs to be magically enchanted, and if the hull was to take too much damage, it'd be a small explosion ripping the ship in 2, buddy.
So y'all definitely try to stay out of battles on the sea.
Whenever needed. There are precautions in place if such things were to arise.
Assume it would be just similar to like a bag of holding, but the different kind of enchantment for a ship. Something similar.
You're on the right track, but wrong school.
I said something similar, not the same.
We know.
My bad.
So our location.
So, if you will follow me this way. As y'all are now on the 9th deck, he's going to lead you down. And
I walk all these fucking stairs every damn day.
No,
Damn, I
leads you
better-
down the hallway now.
I must be like, damn, I'm gonna be in fucking shape when we get
He's
to.
going to lead you down the hallway, and is going to stop next to a room that is near the very end of the hallway. There is your room, and then it's the end of the hallway on the left. And he's going to be, this is for you. And gestures to the door.
For everybody?
Yes.
Ha ha! You're stuck with me, bitch!
Fuck you like that.
I didn't point at you. That was me pointing at you. That was Megan pointing at you.
Megan said you got to
That's what you did. I just kind of went.
I would have
no.
loved to have seen that in character.
No,
that
that
would
was
have been funny as shit.
that was me being like, you're stuck.
Would have been the Tanjiro hitting Zenitsu when he called the lady monster, just a bam.
Now wait till we get in the room. Then we'll have a funny moment. But we go in the room real quick.
Alright, you open the room.
Do I have to
Room
die?
near the end of the hall on the left.
No, you do not.
Thank fuck. I was not
All
about
of
to
these
spend 2 months
hallways-
on a ship where I'd walk around like, Yeah, it's great.
I mean, it's enchanted to
All
be
of
larger,
these
so likely
still.
big enough.
All of these hallways are at least 10 feet tall.
I assumed it was big
I was
enough
gonna say,
for
So even when you go,
the
oh
wolf to
man, you can still walk down it.
Comfortably?
Ferna's squeezing by without damaging anything.
Okay.
I thought Ferna was
Squeezing
just
by.
gonna stay on the fucking top deck.
If
I didn't know
you're having him come
Ferna was
down,
following us.
Then Ferna's squeezing, not in the hallway, Ferna's squeezing. The stairs, Ferna was fine.
I thought Ferna was gonna stay on the top deck.
But he's squeezing in.
Honestly,
He's not really going to be able to fit through the door, probably.
Ah, shit.
Still, I'm bringing him here.
Alright. You'll open the door, and what looks like it was only going to be about 10 by 20 turns out to be a relatively good-sized room. There's what looks like a small dining area in the center, and there is a door on the right and a door on the left that you can open from here. There's a couch for reclining, a table, and it's relatively big. It's about 20 by 30 feet.
So it's the size of an apartment.
Damn, a small part.
And there's 2 doors, one on the right, one on the left.
One boy's room, one girl's room. Let's go.
Absolutely not.
I'm not kidding though. As we go inside and we like shut the door real quick, I'm like, you're fucking stuck with me.
I'm gonna bonk your head. I said that's what I was gonna do. I don't even look at your acknowledgement. I'm just kind of like,
You've been
Also-
home.
It's going to be really hard to not fuck up everyone's names.
I mean, I literally just gave my name because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, technically my name is Nasmex. It's not difficult.
Yeah, no,
Fucking
no.
call you Nasamix then.
Alright, how about this?
Get
Muscle
used to it.
bitch.
That's not my
Nature
name.
bitch.
The Lord, my lady, serve you.
Bitch.
No, crazy bitch.
I take offense to that. Thank
Crazy
you very
bitch.
So, our guy?
Much. Bitch.
Emotional
Oh.
bitch.
Whenever you've entered, he'll be like, I will be back for you in an hour.
Ah,
Make
that's a
yourselves
set
at home.
I will check the door on the right.
Alright, the door on the right, you open it, and it is a kitchen inside.
Drunk bitch.
A small kitchen.
Hey, there's a small little kitchen over here. What's the other door?
Okay, I guess I go open the lift.
Alright,
What's on the
you
lift?
open that one, and it opens up to a room that has 4 sets of bunk beds in it.
Shit.
It's still
We
relatively
got a bunk
spacious that
again.
you're able to go into it, and you see that there is another door on the other end of this room.
Oh, there's another. Well, there's a bunk room and then another door. I'm terrified to open the other door.
Alright, this is a bathroom. It's a relatively good-sized bathroom. It has 2 toilets in it, separated via doors, and a large
I was gonna say,
bathtub.
why are there just two
It's
toilets?
facing-
And a large bathtub that can easily fit 2 to 3 people.
I don't think we're gonna be fitting more than one person.
It's for Rox to be
There's
fitting it by herself.
Just spread the wings and be like, fuckers.
We just have a whole ass apartment down here to
Bathroom.
ourselves. This is nice.
2 to 3 people.
You bitches
I'll, like,
were telling
follow
me to
you
sleep
and be,
on the
like,
ground.
peeking around. I'll be
You have
following
a
you,
small
like,
living room,
peeking
yeah.
around.
A small living
looking
room, a
at it.
kitchen, a bedroom with 4 bunk beds, so 8 beds,
This is nice.
and a bathroom, a relatively good-sized
The
bathroom.
DM was preparing for the first grr moment to happen on the ship and made sure there was a bathtub big enough for all 3 of us to fit.
You see his face?
Say, no fucking
It's
better
just
not
like-
take up all the hot water. 'Cause I'm becoming gunpowder every day, and I want this guy.
I know he was.
What did he say?
No,
I think he's
he
just
was
laughing.
laughing at what Megan said.
Well,
Dude,
terrible.
y'all are gonna be having the hot, steamy bathtub sex, and I'm gonna be dressed up like Rosie the River, not slamming on the door and be like, "Stop using all the damn hot water! I need to take a shower."
Okay, join!
No, fuck off.
Do it, and that's gonna be your statement. Try me, bitch.
I'm going to head into the kitchen and see what is there.
There is basic supplies in there. What you could use to make some bread if you wanted to. There's some there's water in the sink that you can use. and some hardtack. It's not fancy when it comes to the food, but it is a little bit above what would just be the normal rations on a ship.
Laura, do you need to get practice for your job for the next 2 months?
Don't worry, it's not because you're a woman that he put you in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I know.
Said you were good at cooking.
I mean, I have some recipes stored back. It's been a while since I've actually cooked anything. Learned them from an old fling of mine.
An old fling?
Mm-hmm.
Write that
Why
down.
did you
Write that
both
down.
fangirl over that?
Okay, do tell.
Okay, look. You guys give us.
Because if you haven't figured this out, Rain is gay.
No, I figured that out.
I'm
quite a
very
while
invested
ago.
in your lives, and I write down everything.
Retweet it. Okay, go now.
Like the fact that I now think that Elaine is closer to the real name because when she was drunk, like 2 sessions ago, she mentioned something about LP. Session 36.
Session 36, you keep them tracked in session 3.
Yeah. You don't give float.
I keep them tracked with the date that we have them on. So this one's 12/5.
This is session 38.
I was keeping up with them by numbers, then got lost because I had to transfer to this notebook, so this is just listed as Garrus Notes Pirates Era. I'm not kidding.
Pirate arc.
It's the Pirate Era.
That's great.
Alright, so what would you like to do in your hour?
Well, we wanted to hear about Elaine Rovos' fling.
We're just sitting here
To cook.
hoping Elaine Rovos tells us about a fling.
The fuck do you guys want from me?
I don't know. They're really weird about personal shit.
Well, what about you? You got any flings we can hear about?
No.
Well, I'm sure they're more interesting than mine.
No.
Why?
Do you want me to talk about mine instead?
Why? All you did was
No.
fuck?
It's just no.
Did you smash and dash, Garrus? Is that all you ever done?
Well, it's not all I've ever done. What?
Apparently they're going for the tub first.
She
Should we
said I
start
was
a bet-
taking him first.
Should we start a betting pool?
What? See who gives in first?
I'm on
I think it would be between you three, though.
Garrus.
Why are you needing to be added to the?
No,
to
I'm
the
saying
poll?
it would be between.
I mean, yeah, how
you
big
three.
is the tub? Like, could it be...
No.
How many could it actually accommodate?
I will actually
Let's keep this train going. Cinder,
smother the life out of you with my.
I didn't hear him. What did you say?
We gotta keep this ball rolling. Gotta get through everyone. Sentry, do you have any old flings?
Any what?
Old flings.
Old flings.
Have you fucked anybody, Sindri?
Any past lovers? That's what we were
Anyone
talking
that you've
about.
like dated or been engaged with in any way.
So that doesn't involve the people I seduce in order to kill or steal from them.
I mean, actually, that sounds more interesting.
No,
Did
it
you
really
seduce them for more than a day?
wasn't. No, it was always to achieve an objective.
I seduced a couple people for more than a day just to get some information out of them.
Does Noir count?
Yes.
Simultaneously. Yes.
Then what?
Well, no, what was your pick, not your fling? I think there's a difference.
You
No.
said
Oh, then
involved
0.
with. You said involved with. I'm
I-
pretty sure they are very involved.
So is it 1 or
It's
is it
more
0?
than just paying.
There were
it's
some
one.
minor.
However you want to define it.
There was some minor nobility who tried to suitor me whenever I think. I'm not sure on that one.
So
Don't think
maybe
too hard on it.
one.
It's not that big of a deal.
It's all.
These are very short stories for us.
I can't.
I figured these would be a little bit more interesting.
No.
I mean, technically, I was supposed to have one that maybe would have lasted a really long time. There's just someone's mother decided to fuck that up.
There's a lot to unpack
You're not
there,
being
and we're not
discreet.
going to cover that.
I mean, I could be worse.
I could be brown.
Thanks, Big Blue.
Should we talk about what
I can
happened
turn people blue
yesterday?
with my magic stick.
Do it.
So
Have you
turn
been
people
rolling
blue
every
with my
day,
magic
getting
stick.
its charges back?
Yeah.
Okay, there's one.
So,
Well, if I only use one, it recharges one guaranteed every day, anyways.
when you mean
Yeah,
talk
so-
about yesterday, do you mean where you got the piss beaten out of you, or?
That was this morning.
That was this morning.
Oh.
No, I think him and Alara need to have a little private talk, at least, probably.
Yeah.
So why don't
Didn't
you
say I
go
wanted to have it
go
here.
You need to.
off to
I
another
have
room?
to-
You need to talk to him.
Gonna
We
make
just
them
shove you guys out of here.
No, you don't get the whole fucking place to yourselves.
A
Go
bunk
find a
bedroom
different
or a
room.
bathroom.
Go sit on the bunk beds and talk.
I'll fucking meditate or
Yep.
plug my ears and go
There's a
la
couple
la
that I
la.
have.
I don't know, go in the bathroom.
Alright, what does Laura do, huh? She runs off in the other direction.
She
doesn't
went to
she?
go try and read scrolls instead of talking to you.
I did not run. I stayed put,
Ouch.
and I started taking out my
The
girl.
moment you said, we all said, I think you and Laura need to talk about something. She went, I just need to read some scrolls.
No, I said I need to transfer some scrolls to my grimoire. Thank you.
Yeah, once again, you didn't acknowledge
Deal
you
with it
needed to go.
later.
You should deal with it now.
You know what?
You're
That'll
gonna
be
be
the
on
first
this-
one that I get in the tub with me.
You're gonna be on this ship for 2 months.
Kitty.
We're all living in the same space, and all of us are gonna get
Probably
pretty sick and
could
tired
be.
of the tension going on
Yeah, I
here
would-
because
I
of
would-
this talk.
I
we
would
need to
probably
have, so
kind of
get it over
appreciate
with.
it getting done before we have to leave.
Because I'm pretty sure the amount of tension between you two will suffocate the rest of us since we're all going to be stuck in this room together.
I would like to use my psychic whispery thingy.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
I just say it blatantly. I'm not
I'm gonna
going
use it on that one.
to say it in there, and I'm just like, fucking.
I
can use
get
it once
done
a day
with,
for free.
please.
Alright,
Which
roll.
one?
Alara.
Oh, me.
5. So for the next hour,
So while you're here,
yeah, I can
For this
communicate
next
with you telepathically,
Okay.
and only you.
Okay.
Why do you always say it like that? Like the, and only you. We get it. It's just
That's
creepy
So I
when you
can't
say the,
have-
and only you.
So what are
I
y'all
can't
doing?
have cool stuff. Okay.
No,
Trying to
it's just
get you
creepy
to
when you
fucking
say the,
talk.
and only you.
I think it fits.
We're trying to get you two to fucking talk, because I'm not going to deal with this for 2 months.
I'm going to speak in your mind now. That was Bradley saying this.
Okay.
Alara, I know you can hear me. You need to take care of this soon. Because if you don't, this is going to just keep festering and it's going to boil over. The more you put it off, the more it's going to seem like you're running away from it.
Alrighty.
Here, but since when did Sindri become like a relationship counselor?
She's like,
Look, I mean this with
Weren't we
all due
just
respect.
Where did you
discussing
sit down
how,
at?
like, we hadn't had any past flings?
She sit down on like the couch.
With all due respect, Alara has a
Why?
long history of running away from this stuff.
Yes, we know.
So,
Where did you
It's
sit?
not a
try
long
and-
history.
we're-
We've known each other for 2 months.
I've known you for
Right.
15 years and you ran away from your
1
shit
month.
for 15 years.
1 month and like 8 days actually, but you know, whatever.
I wouldn't have
Where
closed
did
the
you
door,
sit
but
down?
I would be testing out every single one of the bunks to see which one's the nicest. Because I want that one. I will settle for nothing
I'm
less
getting
than
a
perfection.
top bunk, and
All
if
right.
anyone takes a top
I-
bunk and there's no top
Roll.
bunk,
There's
I'm
four.
throwing someone out of the top
Roll
bunk.
What's in
and
my-
I
investigation.
just
I will pull them out.
sat
of the top
down.
bunk.
I didn't hear
18.
where everyone went. Where was everyone, by the way?
We're all in the living room. He
We
went
said
to the
you
bunk.
guys can go to a
I
other room
left-
by yourselves.
I
You're
left
not
the
kicking all
door
of us
open
out.
so like I can still hear you guys. Like it's
Yeah.
like if I went in my room, I can still hear you guys in the living room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're still all in like that main living area.
Yeah, no, Garrett's tried to kick
I
the
just want to
rest
know
of
if
us
you
out.
sat
We're
down on
talking
like
all
the
like,
couch
no,
or the
no,
kitchen
No, I
table.
thought you
Like,
guys
where did
all
you sit
followed
down
us
at?
into
I
the
would have
other
kind
side
of
to
like been
investigate
near
the
the
room.
center of the room.
I mean,
so
I've been
could
like
go
looking
in
around
the
and I
living
went
room.
back after.
Yeah, no problem.
No, that's
That
the
was
dining
my
room,
bad.
yeah.
Then we're just. Would you say she sat down at the kitchen table or like the couch to do her like scroll stuff?
There's not really a kitchen table. There's just like a table in the center with a couch.
You
You
said
said
there was a dining table.
You did.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he started with there's a dining table in the
In the
center, and
center.
then
Yeah.
he said there was a couch.
Yes, the couch is next to the dining table. There's one table in the center. It's got a
Okay.
couch, and then there's some chairs around it.
Okay.
cool.
Understood. So I would have been kind of near there, and I would have just been like,
Did you sit on like the couch area or in a chair?
Playing with your hair instead
Chair,
of looking
chair.
at your.
Okay, I'm gonna sit like right beside you as I can, and lean over to you, because I don't know I don't know if Sindri's doing anything, and be like, "Well, Laura, listen to me. I don't know what you and Garrus did. And I don't know what they're talking about because I don't know if anything happened between y'all.
You were fucking there.
No, I wasn't.
Not for the noir stuff.
Not the noir part. The parts that I said we needed to talk about.
Yeah, but he doesn't know.
Last
what you
night.
really need.
I know you need to talk about something. I don't know what y'all need to, why y'all need to talk. None of us,
All we
like,
know is you guys got taken to Noir and you were very upset
That's
about
not
something
even the part
happening
that-
and you went and got drunk.
I don't know why y'all need to talk.
Yeah, that's all we know
My
is that
character's
you went and
over
got very
Yeah.
drunk and robbed. And
Yeah, we don't know why you
something
need
that
to talk.
happened.
So I'm like, I don't
I'm
know.
mostly just referring to the one comment that happened last night that you guys were all there for. The reason Megan keeps avoiding me.
I thought this was about the whole.
Oh, I thought this was about that
messaging
too.
Noir thing.
No, that was led from that, which also needs to be discussed, but I'm mostly referring to that last bit that you guys were there for.
Oh, the Laura noticed me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this is what you're wanting a conversation for.
Damn,
Damn.
you guys don't fucking pay attention to me. I said
I
last
knew that.
night.
I thought it was for.
I thought it
That's
was-
what I was thinking of this whole time.
I thought you were still wanting to talk to Alara about Alara hurting you.
Oh no, it definitely has to start from there. But that didn't even happen last night, guys. Come on, pay attention to time. Continue, move on.
My character's just sitting here, like, just basically picking at her hair. Just
I thought you were messing with scrolls.
I was, and then someone sat down.
Alara, I don't know exactly what all y'all need to talk about. But you know, if you don't go talk to him, it's just going to turn into what happened between me and you. Where we don't talk to each other and it just gets worse and worse and worse. Because we won't just have a simple conversation that can fix all of our problems just by talking to each other.
I know, but it's
Hard. Weird. Different.
I'm gonna mess with things.
There's only so much you can mess up with just talking.
Are you kidding me? I ruined my whole life by talking.
Do you love him?
You let it ruin.
Did I find the right bed
I don't
yet?
let words.
Do you love him?
Yes.
I don't let words.
Then you're not gonna fuck it up.
You'd be surprised at how much I've fucked up by the wrong time.
You wanna know how I know you're not gonna fuck it up?
You're gonna fuck it up by not doing it.
Because he loves you too.
That's what's
You know how much you fucked up with me, but I still love you?
That was
baby.
aired out and in the open.
He'll understand. You'll
We
understand
have
him.
our
You just gotta go
like,
talk.
Not in my vicinity.
So
You
go.
said you didn't want to leave.
Your scrolls can wait.
So you guys are going to a different room. I'm just trying to find where am I supposed to go?
Are you sitting on the couch? I guess you're like slightly away from things. I'm not even in there.
If I were to sit in a chair, my knees would probably be like up behind. I'd be like, this is uncomfortable.
No, just lay down on the couch. Take up the entire couch.
It's my couch now.
Yeah.
Fuckers try to move me.
Fine. I can do this. This is no different than reciting Aryan history in council.
Yeah, no, I laid on
You
the
okay,
couch.
Kendra?
Oh, I'm waiting.
I took up
This is no
the
different,
couch.
right?
Took up the whole couch.
Right?
She's asking you. Rain.
Oh,
She's asking you.
Fucking
Rain.
pay attention.
when you said you were waiting, I thought she was having to send something to you.
I'm waiting.
So
It's y'all's
you're
moment.
just-
Pay attention.
No,
Sorry you looked
No
pained.
different than reciting. Okay. Okay.
you can recite that history. You can tell someone how you feel about them. You can be honest with them.
This couch is pretty comfy. For shit.
I
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Okay.
Did I find the right bed yet?
What was your roll? Investigation.
18.
Alright. As you're looking through, you find a bed. You're like, this is the good bed. And you look up, and Raksha's sitting on it.
Natasha was on the
I
couch.
teleported from the couch to the bed.
She was on the
You
couch.
said you were going to the top.
No,
She said,
I
want a top
bunk,
But
and
she
if there's
was laying
none
on the
left
couch.
when I go in there, someone's getting
Okay.
pulled off the bed.
Then the top bunks are
One.
all the same quality.
Okay, so I
No,
picked
was
the
gonna
one that's
say,
like on the far
If I
left.
walk in there and everyone's in top
That's
bunks,
going to
Top
be
bunks are
there's
just a
no one
little
left.
bit better than the bottom bunks.
I'm just grabbing a leg and you're going on the floor.
She's gonna, and it's always gonna be me.
I'm just gonna be like, no.
It's gonna be 4 of us up there, and it's gonna be me that she drags off.
I'll wait until everyone's asleep and just say, you need me.
I'm gonna go
You.
into
You mean
the
my
room
nuts.
and I'm going to close that door.
You going into which room?
It's like the,
That one.
Oh shit.
it's like the Bill Cipher.
As you found the bed, you're like, this is the coming bed. You lay down, and you hear the door close and lock.
Oh damn.
I did not say
She's
lock.
like, I didn't lock
I said close.
I
you
heard
are putting
I was about to say
words
for a minute
in
now,
my
You
mouth.
said click.
No, she didn't. She said I just closed the door.
Yeah.
Click.
Click the latch closes. Click.
I was about to say, on the couch, I would have been like, I didn't know it was that kind of talk.
You're not
No.
allowed to leave.
If it wouldn't lock, I'd have been like,
We just hear Garrett screaming from the bathroom. I just wanted to talk.
All right. You are now in the room with Garrus.
I
hi. You don't even know who it is right now.
no. I was writing down which bunk was mine because I found the
I
best
wrote
bed.
it down too. I'm like top
What?
left.
Why do you need to know where my bunk is?
Because I need to know what beds are available.
Like I said, if all the top of meeny, miny, you.
always gonna be. I'm terrified for this
No,
now.
we'll do roulette. We'll decide which beds, and I will sit there and do like a random number generator. Just flung out the bed.
I'm gonna pick a bottom bunk. That's how we're going to mitigate that. That's how that's gonna work, apparently.
Yeah, the bottom left.
I suppose that would depend on the course of the conversation.
Ouch. Go to Eric. Go.
Whoa. I could also just sleep on Burnham and just fluffy dog.
Roll today. Go.
Nerves.
Go. You're in the end this time. You can't stall. Go.
I can stall. I'm very good at it.
No.
I'd have just been like,
He got peer pressured, huh?
in my defense, I was breaking up the nerve. Not exactly.
You've been pretty much avoiding me all morning.
Not true.
You've been avoiding me since last night.
I haven't been avoiding you. Just
Could have been around you.
haven't known how to start conversations. I am not a conversationalist.
Well, which part did you want to discuss? Did you want to talk about the part where I, basically told you my feelings? Should we talk about how you basically broke my heart the other day? Do we want to talk about the middle part where the guy that you broke my heart over basically is my boss now? Like, where do you want to start that?
From the beginning is usually a good place to start, chronological. And this is why I didn't want to have this conversation. I am already messing it up. I don't know actually where to start.
It's okay.
See the timer, please. No, timer.
Oh, sorry, not the timer.
That thing.
Hourglass.
Like,
I haven't meant to run away. I just don't know how to handle confessions of that nature. I don't know. It's mostly because I kind of think you're making a very poor life choice in admitting something like that.
Which part? The part that you broke my heart, or the part that I'm in love with you?
The second part, I didn't. You already know you're in danger as long as you're like hanging around me.
Yeah.
if you don't
And
take
the
it seriously.
same for literally the rest of the people we've begun to travel with.
I'm fairly certain the rest of the people we've begun to travel with aren't dealing with gods.
You weren't the first one in the party that attacked me, though.
I try my best to keep that under control. Even though I have actually not exactly done the best in the past few hours. Days. Possibly a couple of weeks.
Alara,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not scared of that.
You should be.
Why should they?
Yeah.
Why do you get to decide that for me?
Because if you're not scared of it, then what's the point of saying anything that she's done to me has been bad?
What's
You
this
don't take it
bad?
very serious. And
You want to know what I'm scared of?
I'm a walking death sentence.
I'm scared of you being so afraid that you're going to hurt everyone that I'm going to lose you because you don't want me.
That's not why I do that. I do it because I do care and I do want to be with you, but you're gonna die and I don't want to see that.
But if you keep pushing me like this, you won't have to worry about ever seeing me die. You won't see me anymore. Because that's what you've been doing. It's how you broke my heart.
But at least if I pushed you away, I would know you get to live a happy life.
Who says I would?
Are you saying you would just give up?
What else do I have?
Your family? Your fans?
That's literally not what matters the most to me right now.
You have a whole future ahead of you. I'm just an hourglass waiting for her to stop being amused with me to keep me alive.
I don't want a future without you in it.
And I don't want you to be reckless about... I don't want you to be reckless about staying here.
Well, it's on your guys' door. Not mine. So we can pause for that, but...
That was our hour being up.
Still in the couch.
I get
Wait,
up.
that
and
talk
knock
took
that
an
door.
hour?
Everything that's been happening so far.
Yeah, we've had
I was
other
about to say, wait a
discussions.
minute, it really
We
said
kind of
it.
skirted past, like, looking around. It took me, like, 10 to 15 minutes to find the part. I had to test all 8 beds.
I get up and I go open the door. Unless Scarlett opens the door.
You guys roll to see who.
Scarlett is inside the kitchen making bread.
I,
Making bread.
I
I'm
go open
taking
the
up
door.
the whole couch.
Sindri, where were you at?
Not fucking there.
No, there was like a dining
You're
table.
not on the couch,
There was
I
the
can tell
dining
you that
table, the
much.
kitchen, or like I guess some
Scarlett,
recliner
were you
chairs.
making bread with Scarlett?
Now, fucking, can I make a perception check to see if I'm hearing their argument?
That's not
Sure,
even an
if
argument.
you want to.
Really weird.
Talk.
It's not really an argument either.
We're having a.
10.
I don't think you're hearing a loud word.
It's an 18 in total, apparently.
You
keeping
can
that to
pick up
myself.
bits and pieces, but not really the full conversation.
Right.
Like you hear words every so often.
Like it gets a little
Fuck
more.
it. Do you need help making bread?
Let's get this bread.
It's mostly done already. It just needs to rise.
I think you'll find the correct term is prove.
Turn that down a bit so it doesn't overpower us hearing
Cody.
Cody.
I
It's
think
pretty
you'll
cool.
find the correct term is prove. It needs to prove.
So, the knock has come on the door.
I go open the door.
It is time. Please gather your compatriots while I show you where y'all will be working during the duration of your stay.
Lady Lillian and Nasamix are talking about some business back from her hometown right now. Are you able to come back down and get them in just a little bit?
No. It is time for
He
you.
said, nah, bitch. You can talk about that later.
Orientation does not get rescheduled.
Orientation.
When River opened the door, I would have just in my head, like, look up over the couch, like, who dat?
Gentleman from earlier.
Sorry, the owl. Like, just, like, raised up, and then the head turned. It just said, like, yes.
Alright, I will walk over to the door and I will knock on it.
knocking on your 2 door.
Personally, I don't think it's a bad thing for me to have wanted you to stay safe when I know you're completely reckless and you don't take the threat very seriously.
This is when you would hear a knock.
Yes?
We can continue this later.
So Lane, you're needed out here.
Oh, yeah, time to head to the kitchens. It's not that I don't care, and it's not that I don't love you. It's entirely that I want you to live. At least the way I can't.
And I guess I have the rest of the day to figure out what I want to discuss to tell you later. We're leaving! This is on our way out.
That's what Scarlet says she did. She knocked again.
And we're going. She opened the door, we're coming. Out.
Shit knocks on one of your heads because she's still knocking.
Hurry the fuck up!
We're going.
I'm gonna close the door on Scarlet and be like, 3 seconds.
Salt, alright? It has
Push
to
it.
be on salt for a little bit.
Opens the door. Alara closes the door back. It's like 3 seconds.
Nice!
If you were to turn around, Scarlet,
you
you
for
would see
pushing
that
her
the
in there.
gentleman waiting in the doorway raises an eyebrow at this.
And they have like half a minute.
And no, I open the door immediately and I'm like, alright.
Her face is fucking red.
Never mind, they don't.
There's no way in hell her face is not red after that.
I don't want to know what was said.
Come along. And it's going to lead y'all back down the hallway
I'm gonna grab us.
and to the stairs. Where did Fern stay outside the door this entire time?
Yes.
Alright.
If I can't bring him in here, he's gonna be close.
Alright. So, y'all start walking up the steps, and you make your way back to the first floor that is below the actual decks themselves.
Nico.
Keep me posted. I drank too much water.
On this particular floor, there is the stairs that come down, and the stairs that go.
Which floor is it again?
This is the first floor below the deck, so the very first floor. It's this. You have the stairs that come down, and then it switches back, and then the stairs go down to the second floor, and then there is a wall with a door on it. The door swings, doesn't actually close. It's like one of the restaurant doors. Like, this is the kitchen. It is where you will be. And gestures towards the door for you.
Can I continue on the
Hello.
floor to know where everything else is? Or do I stay? Megan, it's Garrus.
Stay for now. You can explore
It's
later.
Of
adorable.
course.
Look at my
If you need help
adorable
finding
Care Bear.
anything, ask.
Look at the adorable Care Bear.
Ask the head of your floor.
Look at the
They
adorable
will help
Care
you
Bear.
with directions.
The head of my floor is
Susie.
Susie.
Terrifying.
He's licking you.
I know.
Fine, sir.
I'm
Nope.
sorry, Garrus. You've been replaced.
He's adorable.
He was licking Megan.
He's adorable.
Because he's a mama's boy. Fucking traitor.
Your person have your phone for a moment?
No.
Yes.
I have Discord.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Here.
I have Discord.
The Discord will be fine.
Alright,
Baby.
so,
You okay?
Alara
secret's
will
being
head
shared.
into the door.
You'll get
And
filled in
then
at some
he will
point.
gesture to the rest of you.
You'll get filled in at some point.
He'll gesture to the rest of you. Follow me.
I think he will because of his perception.
And it's going to take
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
down to the
Noticed that.
third floor, where on this room now, it is relatively open,
Come here.
with lots of cabinets along the walls, and is separated into what looks like 2 or 3 different rooms. And it has lots of cabinets on the walls, a giant table in the center with a map on it. This is where you will be, my lord.
Not the my lord.
You got the milady.
You guys gave them titles. So yes, they're respectful of those.
So, it's going to leave you there for yours. After that, he is going to take you down to the 4th floor.
Wait,
Wait, when I
Did we ever
told
get
you
his
that
name?
I was a mercenary, he
Yeah,
said,
but
"Oh, you're well experienced."
I was gonna ask
Did
him
he
his
think
name
I did
before he
all the
left.
scars myself?
We will come back to that 1 second.
Okay.
Alright.
You need me to say I was a mercenary to understand
So,
that I was experienced.
goes down to the
Bro,
4th
I
floor.
took a knife and was like, yeah.
This one is kind of like with the 1st floor, except it has metal. That is, the walls are made out of, the doors made out of heavy metal. This is the powder room. This is where you will be.
The powder room.
The powder room.
Sounds like you had to put your makeup down there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, there's a bunch of girls just
Going
getting
to
pretty.
just go powder your nose.
The lock is heavy. Be prepared to turn it. And walks down.
She said, "Yeah, you don't look that strong, but good luck, bruh. Bye."
So, as you enter to your own area, give me a strength check real quick.
Really just said, yeah, so sorry.
Sindri's just gonna be
but-
Hold
stuck
on, do I have muscles and eat
Sindri's gonna be stuck outside her door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 9.
Takes you about 30 minutes to open the door. I'm just slowly turning, but you're like, oh my gosh.
And that's a whole day's work right there, just opening the damn door.
So then y'all start heading down. Past the 7th floor. Past the 9th floor. And you stop.
Why did we go open and down this? Oh,
You stop at the 12th floor. This is general maintenance. It is where you two will be.
at least we're closer than they have to walk.
The first to die, you mean? I'm kidding, I didn't say that.
This one is relatively open, and what it honestly looks like is like if a woodworking shop and a metal working shop just kind of got mashed together. It's hectic. Things are just kind of everywhere, and each one of these floors has quite a few people on them. Like at least 10 to 15 people on each floor. And if you will follow me, goes down to the 13th floor. This is one of the captain's quarters, or general management. This is where you will submit reports, where your orders will come in on what to do for the day, and where you will be expected to turn in your reports at the end of the day.
Luna doesn't say that.
No. I shall return. So, we're gonna go to Alara.
Yep.
Whenever you enter,
Yep.
there is quite a few people just bustling around. The kitchen is very much alive right now, even though they had just taken off, and they are starting to cook and prepare different types of meals and stuff. It's a relatively large kitchen, not as large as oh my goodness, how did I do that?
How'd you do what?
How did I do this?
Dungeon Master?
Yeah. It's not as big as Lynn's. I forgot her name.
Dang.
Not
Our
Lynn.
favorite
Cracker.
person from the crack.
It's because she's already dead.
So, it's not
I
as big
don't
as
think
Lynn's,
it
but it is
If my
it's
squad went there,
close
she is.
to it. And instead of it being multiple stories tall, it's just really long.
Basically
In the
phantom
center, you
fruit.
see a tall individual with a very puffy hat on
Just realized I made
and
phantom troops.
an apron wrapped around them.
Alright.
That's white,
I
particularly
didn't want to
hairy.
show you.
Just lots of hair.
Very hairy. And this was the woman? Or
Now, we're gonna have to
Just realized the
cook
bad guy group from my
some
backstory is basically the
pies
phantom troops.
today, and we need some apples. You must be the lady.
hi.
Hello. My name's Susie. I don't know why they gave me a girl's name, but they did. It's nice to meet you.
That would have been funny.
What are you
Like
good
some
at?
big burly woman.
Vegetarian dishes in particular.
Can
And
you?
sweets.
So baking and salad.
Sal, they're still shaking hands.
All right. Well, if you want to head over that way, you can
Yes, it
talk
would go.
with Richard about where you're wanted to work.
They have the most basic ass name.
It's a pleasure to have you
I'm
aboard.
going to do
This
that
is
for sure.
a bugbear, by the way.
A bugbear. Named Susie.
Glad I didn't see Susie.
I'm all
like bugs.
Alright, so then we will jump to Sindri.
Oh boy.
After you've worked on getting the door open, you finally make it inside, and you see it's not black in here, but you can definitely tell that there's probably gunpowder, at least a small section covering most surfaces and containers, and it's like, no, and you see quite a few people moving barrels around, getting stuff sorted, and then you see just a little bitty thing just from barrel to barrel, just disappearing behind things.
Is it a rat?
Hello, would you be the help that we were told that we were getting today?
Yeah.
Hello, my name's Red. It's nice to meet you. I'll be in charge of you on this floor.
It's a pleasure.
Alright, so if you'll follow me this way, we have to keep inventory right now. We're taking stock and keep making sure that we got everything that we ordered today. And it's just off. And it's like, this is a very fast thing, and this is a gnome.
Why on God's
That is just
Why on God's green earth did he put me in the section of the ship that involves lifting heavy objects and counting? Two things I am not good at.
Alright, then apparently you're going to be the one that's sorting things and telling, where this goes here, this goes there, and making sure that everyone else is getting things in the right order. If they're not in the right order, then I'm going to come figure ahead, so make sure they're in the right order.
I don't even know I don't know what he said at the end, but I know he's sorting shit.
So, you'll be doing, and then it just starts droning off of just what your daily tasks would be. But he's talking really fast, and at times you're like, what did he say? I missed that. Hopefully it's not important. He's still talking. And then whenever he's finished, he's like, okay, you got that? Good. And just disappears.
It's still going.
So,
I don't have to kill
Wait, roll.
we are going to jump to Raksha and Garrus that are currently in general maintenance. Whenever y'all enter in, you see that there's only a few people on this floor right now, and they're more or less taking stock in inventory. In particular, one comes up to you. Are y'all the new help that we told we were getting today?
I guess. Probably.
All right.
Seems that way.
Luke will want to see you in the next room.
Luke.
So, whenever you open the door to the next room, there is, particularly what instantly catches your eyes, is a relatively large individual sitting in the center, working over a table, and he's big, he's almost touching the ceiling here, and just and it's real buff, green, and this is an orc.
A whole ass of work.
Y'all here, help!
Yep.
Dave, Luke, nice meet you. And turns around and extends a hand out, and this is a female orc.
Name Luke. And you turn around and went, got titties.
Really? That's
Turns and Garrus gets big ass titty, and Garrus is like,
He'd probably be more underneath the table.
Garrus is like,
Has little goggles put down in front.
I'd probably be
You're
about,
far away.
I'd probably be about
Closer.
She really just said you're short.
Yeah. Shakes her head.
Yeah, I would go to shake the hand as well.
At her little fancy.
Her hand. Sorry. I didn't say that in the thing.
No,
All right.
Neither.
You count that. You count that. Give number when finished.
What are we
Working.
counting?
And it just,
Is it
for
boxes?
some reason, you were pointing to a box of just metals, and you were pointing to a box of wood. And whenever you look, they pull the goggle back on, and they have the tiniest tools, and they're working on something super small. And it's kind of
You wouldn't expect something that big to be that delicate.
and it's like, what? Because it's like having to hold it with the tips of fingers just to mess with this.
Alright.
Alright.
Go.
So, we will jump
then.
up
Out.
to Rain.
Oh, she.
As after a few minutes,
no, I'm pretty
there's just
sure
a bunch of
I'm
people
at-
standing around, and they're more or less kind of standing at attention, not really doing much, just around the tables, waiting. What do you do right now?
I would go look at all the maps and just see what was on them.
You kind of get a bunch of side eyes that you keep like looking through maps right now, when everyone else is just kind of like standing. They're either like have their arms at their sides, their arms are crossed, and they're just kind of standing and they're like.
Bombastic.
They're like, why is he looking at the maps?
Yeah.
But don't you have like an
Soil.
excellent memory for maps?
Yeah.
So you can just redraw these later for us, and Denver can have maps for us. Yeah.
We'll see.
You're gonna be like, wow, they're good in all these places? Nice, now I know where all of them are.
Usually, we wait for the head of the floor to come back before looking through everything. And you turn around to see the gentleman that had walked you through to all of the floors in front of you.
Oh shit.
Nico, you
Oh,
look
this is very good to learn to say.
My name is Brullis, and I am in charge of the map floor, as well as the general management floor.
Damn it, it's in charge of us.
So you said,
We don't know that shit.
right,
General management.
Oh,
Not
management.
maintenance.
Oh, thank God.
how
I
do
misread
you
him.
spell his name?
B-A-R-L-S.
No, Luke.
Brullis.
In charge of us.
Oh, sorry,
Nico was fading out of
B-R-A-L-S.
existence.
B-R-A-L-S?
B-R-A-L-S.
Yeah, I know, he's fucking trending everywhere. It's everywhere.
That's why I've
is how you're
kept the
spelling
new
that.
hoodies I got from me and Chandler in their bags still, because I know Luna will had white hair all over the dark green.
Oh, yeah. See, this is why I got the black cat. Because I usually have dark clothing, and then I got the white cat, and that was stupid.
I find Tooster's hair.
Sorry, you left me here and I
Luna's
just
just-
thought that I would look.
She
You
was
didn't
too
tell
shiny,
me
Nico.
otherwise when you left.
Then you can continue to look and sort any maps that need updating or have
I'm pushing
damage
my
done
glasses
to them.
Yes, sir.
Now, it turns.
Why is he buying you?
Alright,
I
you
went up on his
fucking
stomach,
filthy
so he didn't
maggots.
glasses.
We've got a long trip ahead, and we need to ensure the safety of this vessel and all souls aboard. So make sure you
Okay.
kick
I see.
ass and work hard and know the path. If we leave the path, it is all of your asses on the line. Do I make myself clear? Yes, sir! Good.
So
Work. And they all just separate now.
Here,
And start working
decide
there.
to do that. Luna does.
And then he goes off and starts walking down the floors. After a few minutes, you're left down there with general management.
Oh, so he's in charge of Scarlet too.
Brallis walks down the stairs. Hello, my name is Brallis. I will be in charge of general management as the first mate and quartermaster of this crew.
Mr. Mates and Quartermaster. That's very prestigious.
It took a lot of work, and I am very proud of it. I run a very efficient ship, and I do not wish to sacrifice that on a bunch of greenhorns. So, as someone who is known,
The green one, but I appreciate it.
as someone who is known to work on ships before and be able to handle crew, I expect you to get the decent work required out of your shipmates from it. As of right now, you are reported to go observe your individuals on the floors and ensure that they are doing their task properly and correctly, after which you will report back to this floor and sort and inventory all of the paperwork provided. Is there any questions?
Not at all. Your instructions were crystal.
Good. Whenever the bell rings, the shift is over. And just leaves. Now, it heads back up to the third floor and starts continuing to draw on a brand new map the entire route that they are planning. Individuals are pulling maps over to him, letting him look at it, and then he's placing it and just marking through all of it. So,
Fantastic.
as y'all are all settled into y'all's individual places,
You know, I think we got the easiest job so far.
I'm the only one who didn't have to count.
69. Nice. Moving on.
420. Huh? I'm kidding.
No fire though.
We're just gonna get funny ass stories back from those two. With their score.
We're counting shit down.
Garrus is gonna come back and be like, you're like, so how's your guys' job? And like, who do you mean? Garrus is just gonna go, boobs.
So,
Bigger than you could ever
after
imagine.
about 5 hours of everyone spending time at their
Suffocate
individual
in those
locations,
things.
a bell will sound.
He's so fucking warm. I'm dying.
Y'all, go home time! Yay! And just leaves.
Glasses and everything's still on.
Yeah.
We're just like,
What the fuck?
The gnome comes up to you.
Goated with the sauce right there.
Well, it was a little slow for today, but I think we can make it work. It's just time for you to head out and to continue to do whatever you want for the rest of the day. Look forward to seeing you here tomorrow.
what's over?
It just disappears.
How well have I done my job?
Is this person
He's
a rabbit?
gone.
Perhaps.
No, I'm asking you. Like, do I need to roll for it or?
How well
I'll
does
say,
Sindra think she
if
can
you
control?
want me to make you roll for these jobs, I can, but I'm
No.
going to more or less state that they're assigning you jobs that are relatively easy, and if you fuck it up, there's something wrong with you.
This is Sindra
Yeah,
we're
what
talking
about
about.
Something
Roll.
wrong with you more than what is.
I have brain damage.
More than what is.
More than what
He
is.
gave you one that you could do with the brain damage.
Okay.
It's like, hey, the red barrels go over here in the red square.
Okay. Yeah. No, I can't.
Are
fuck
you
that.
colorblind as well?
Yes.
Yeah, we actually
You want
talked
us-
about this earlier.
Yeah.
I am actually brown colorblind.
We're talking about Sindri. It's Sindri's
Well,
colorblind.
I
I don't think brown
guess
colorblind is
it's time to
Is Sindri
head
green?
on
Red
out.
No.
Just
Yep.
pulled the pie out of the oven.
You're alright for someone who's known for being high class and fancy. You can work
This is the
in
sloth from
this
Zootopia.
kitchen very
faster,
well.
Does this person
We
know
look
the no Luke?
forward to
they-
having
are they
you
dating?
back tomorrow. Don't be late or I cut your hand off. And then
Yes,
just
Sue
leave.
and Luke.
I would expect nothing
Not
less.
who you would expect named Sue and Luke. Or
Susie.
Susie. My bad.
Like
Susie.
a
They
whole
gotta be
restaurant of
together.
pies, I
Yep.
assume.
A girl named
You
Sue.
got about 4 or
Yes,
5
that's what
maybe
I
at
was
this point.
thinking.
4 or 5?
A dude named
Nice.
Sue.
Yep.
5 full pies.
There's a song
Whenever the
that's
bell
what I thought
rings,
about Sue.
Brallis is still on the map floor. The bell rings. He stands up. Alright. It is time to collect, clean it up, and everyone is free to go. And just turns and walks down the stairs.
Wait, so did at any point during this we see Scarlet come down and check on all of us?
I don't know. Scarlett, did you go and check on people?
We were just sitting there going,
Floor.
What was that?
And I went to each floor, checked in what jobs they were given, gave tips on how to do them if they were complicated.
I don't think we did.
They were not very complicated. You realize
Me and Garrus were
They got
sitting there
given-
going,
they are
One,
getting like the basic
two.
of basic jobs right
Hey,
now.
making a pie
I'm
is
sitting here like, I
complicated.
told this man I was a mercenary, I'm good at killing people, what do I get put on
Counting
doing?
fucking wood.
Is range really a basic job?
Yours of just looking at a map and seeing if it's damaged and turning it in if it's damaged, that's the basic for what your...
You go
Floor
give them the
does.
basic one, yes.
You did the basic jobs on each floor.
We'll level up over the course of 2 months.
You might unlock skills if you work hard. And new abilities. We'll figure it
I
out.
would hope so. Mine actually
What
correlates
skills
to
do
one
we
of
get
mine.
for
Yeah.
counting things?
I need you to roll 4 times.
Okay.
Well, you said Range
Everything.
was supposed to be looking and telling him he had things wrong on his map.
Looking to see if any need to be updated or if there's any damage done to them.
Yeah, that's why I said was Range really basic.
For what you say,
I
yeah.
mean-
It's not drawing a map, it's just, this doesn't look right, I need to turn it in to see if it needs to get fixed.
Hey, Megan.
Well, that corner's torn, we need to turn that in.
It's like,
I mean,
this one
that's
is missing the center of the
Yeah.
fucking map.
And it is impressive whenever you look through it. There is about 400 maps on this ship that you're able to see in this room alone. There's a door that leads to other rooms, and you're not sure if there's more in there, but in this room alone there's about 400 maps. And the one giant one in the center. That is blank and is slowly getting filled up right now. as they're traveling. That's what Browless was riding on more or less all night.
Are you staying tonight or are you?
So,
Yeah, I stay the night.
Browless then will arrive at the management floor with you
So I don't want to make a drive back.
and just extends a hand out. Paperwork, please.
Somehow we're giving me roll department.
Thank you. Is going to open it and scroll through it and looks at it.
Now we just need the other two for it.
Is satisfactory, and I am very pleased with your work today. Keep it up. And then is going to walk over and slides it into a slot on the wall before leaving. You are free to do as you please. What was that?
It'll just get better from here. I'll look into shape.
Sounds wonderful. You are
Okay,
free
thing
to
around
do
the
what
boat.
you wish with the rest of your day.
I want this job. Damn, 5 hours.
I think that couch is calling my name.
Bet. And free
Really
lodging
don't take my
just
breath
for
now.
working there? We don't have to get paid and then pay to stay?
I don't have to be mind controlled to fight you fuckers for that shower.
I think there's just a bath.
It's just a
That's a
bathtub.
35-hour week.
You take that.
You're pretty close to max.
It's fairly average. It's about what I'm working now, which is a lot nicer.
Y'all's days have finished. Just because of location-wise, Rocksha and Garrison make it back to the room first.
I'll go pick
Followed
my bed now,
by
before any of those fuckers get back.
Scarlet.
It was the top left, that's where I
Followed by
decided I
Scarlet,
was. But the top one's awesome.
then
Yeah,
Sindri, Rain, and finally Laura.
Because he was way the fuck up there.
Hey, Megan.
I was taking the top right, like the right corner
Love
one.
the boy. He wants your love so bad. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Megan.
It's like I didn't.
This stupid.
Alright. So what would y'all like to do with the rest of your time?
Well, I claimed the top bunk in the right-hand corner. That's mine.
Wait, it's only been 5 hours, so it's only like.
Yeah, I know, but I was
She
saying
was
that's
just
my fucking
looking
bed.
for what it is.
Like,
I said
what?
that's
I
my
eat
bed.
something.
3?
Right now, it is about, based on all the time it took to do the talking, getting to the ship, buying the supplies, waking up and doing everything throughout the day, it is actually closer to 8 or 9 o'clock because y'all did have to wait on the armaments from Garrus's family. So, is there anything y'all would like to talk to each other about? Anything y'all would like to do?
After
Considering I got
claiming my
back.
bed, I'm back to
Last.
taking up the
Really?
whole
The entire couch.
What did y'all do when y'all got back?
I claimed my bed,
Yeah.
and then I took up the entire couch again.
I guess I would have lounged on like one of the chairs that we have in there because we got there first.
Because we got back, so we're like,
Yeah.
hey.
I'm just gonna walk
All we had to
down
do was
the
count
bedroom,
shit.
Throw my stuff on one random bed, some bottom bunk bed.
Yeah, would have made sure all my stuff was up.
Alright.
When you go to pick one, I'm gonna write where everybody's at.
Roll. How about we roll a d4?
You roll a d4. The
Yeah.
bed on the left is 1, and then it goes 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Is number 1.
You are the bottom left.
I'm very sure that's under
Is that
Garrus.
to the front? Because you said there were like 4 bunks, yeah? So there should
Yeah,
be
are
like.
they like in a line?
I was
or
said
are
mine
they
was
They're
in
in
a
a line
line.
against a wall.
Oh,
They're in a line against
well,
a
I'm
wall.
on the opposite one from Garrus.
Okay,
You're
yeah.
in the leftmost one, I'm in the rightmost
Yeah,
one.
because I assumed it was 2 and 2.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Yeah.
So,
So are like my top left meaning like the farthest one, like towards the bathroom, and then the one that's closer to the bedroom door. This is where we're
The
supposed to
left
go.
one is closest to the bedroom door. The right one is closest to the bathroom.
I'm close
Yeah.
to the
Is there
bathroom.
only 2 bunk beds?
No, there's 4
They're
sets
lined
of
up in
beds.
a
They're
Okay.
lined up all against one wall.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm in the
Okay.
one closest to the bathroom.
So we're not
on the
the
top.
The first one throwing stuff on there and walk to the kitchen.
Alright.
alright, so you're under Garrus?
Uh-huh.
Apparently.
Oh. I'm gonna put
Well, everyone, how was your day?
I'm sure you said mine was labeled number 1.
Currently, I have it drawn as pictures.
Lucy is an interesting individual. I mean, Luke is an interesting individual.
There's gunpowder in every crevice of my being, and that's not going to
What's
change
it
for
like?
2
What's it
months.
like?
She is a very tall orc who works with very tiny things.
But very large titties. They were very present, alright?
I'm aware,
They
I
were
was
just-
eye level. I was eye level.
They were fucking huge.
Elliot, he was just falling asleep.
Right.
It's fine.
Oh.
I have to write, I can't help it.
Extremely large, voluptuous personalities.
My boss.
Yeah, no, we just counted shit all day.
Where did Scarlet throw her sheet?
The first bed, so the bottom left bed.
Underneath
you. Under me, okay.
Wish.
The left bunk is not next to the bathroom. If you're wanting it to be next to the bathroom, that is the right bunk.
I already took the top bunk there.
Yeah, so you were
I will fight you.
I mean, it's not a bad job. I literally just put barrels in color-coded boxes. But, like, I wish I could do something that actually made good use of my skills instead of just hauling shit. But then again, the only things I'm really good at are
literally only counted things, so
the only things I'm really good at are being really dexterous with my hands, and I don't want to do that to most of the crew. So
that really put our skills to use.
You just offered to like pleasure the entire
Counting.
crew.
That's exactly what it sounded like.
Like-
The hands. You're not very good at counting, right? I could
it's
see if you could be moved up to the top deck and work on the sails.
something that might require a lot of dexterity, maybe.
Sails. Absolutely the sails. Are you good at tying knots?
Yes.
I can literally fly. Why wasn't I given a job with sails?
I thought we were going to be doing sales.
Because flying isn't really useful for them. Most of the stuff for sails is on deck level. You don't really need to go up to deal with it.
Sometimes
He wants the ketchup.
You can't have the ketchup.
This is the point where I walk in just kind of coated in
You
flour.
don't need that.
Cool beans. I am going to go take a bath
Oh, I'm
and
the last
wash
one
the
here?
gunpowder out of every crevice of my soul.
Absolutely.
You were on the
No,
top
never
floor,
happened.
honey.
I'm pretty sure I saw
I need some pies today.
I will.
What kind of pies?
premises.
Gooseberry.
I will say this once and know how
I'm
I'm
just
saying. No, the
strolling
way I'm
out.
saying it. Please do not try to interrupt this
my mom
bath.
was a gooseberry bush.
Please make note of the fact that
I'm
I'm
just
not ready
throwing
to
out on the
stab
couch.
any of you to death.
No, I took up the whole
You
couch.
hurt my
I got
back.
there first.
Oh,
I
were
understand.
you on the couch?
Yes, I was lying. I took up the whole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Can I do that?
we're
I didn't
claiming
know you
beds
were
now. We're not
Yeah, I
switching
went and
these
picked
sheets.
my bed and then I went and laid on the couch.
Like we have our stuff
I don't know
thrown on our
where
bed,
it's
so you know
Hey,
that
Denver?
it's taken.
Yes.
Is there a bottom bunk that's
I
like
rolled
leaned
a
against the
12.
corner of a wall?
No.
Not like
They're
that.
all in a line
Well,
against
they're-
one wall.
Well, the one like on either ends would be.
No, there's like
Kind of.
space even.
Yeah, but that's the most corner.
That'd be the
one.
most closest to a
You would
corner
have
you
to
would
sleep
get.
underneath
And
me.
there's only one left,
The
and it's
one-
underneath rock.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, it's the bottom
We've
one of the
literally
rock.
been doing this the whole
I know.
trip.
I'm just saying that's the one left if you
Nah.
want it.
Yeah, because the other two have already been taken up on the other side. So I took the one on the left. So you're on the bottom one.
Alright.
Regina.
You want my numbers?
Did you get a 12
Trying
higher
to, right?
Yes.
on all of them?
I take a
Yeah, I
bath.
got two 12s
Take a
actually.
bed.
Okay, well,
I
you
rolled a
succeed.
12, a 17, a 12, and then a 19.
These
Okay,
four
two of you
rounds.
who are still
Yeah,
need to
four.
claim a bed.
Oh, Mr. River.
You can call me Rain while we're in here. It's
Absolutely not.
You never know when someone's going to be listening.
Lord Lyodon.
Oh,
I like that, did you?
That was your day dealing with brawls.
fine. All I did was hand him the maps that he apparently fucked up, or someone else fucked up. How the
They got fucked up.
Yeah.
I was out of character, but I'm just saying.
Guys will have been given very rudimentary jobs because they don't know you, they don't trust you necessarily.
That is fair.
I will work my magic and see if I can get you more interesting duties.
I make pies.
I don't have anything yet, by the way.
Also, Susie said
Unless it was
I did
this.
fantastic. Yes.
I saw that
She
earlier.
sounds
Okay.
great.
Ooh, nice. You can stick it.
Susie is a guy. A large bug. A large bugbear, actually.
Yeah, no, every single person on the ship, I don't trust any names anymore.
Yeah, like
There?
Luke.
Apparently
There's a few
surprised that I was
Very
able to
female.
bake for being a lady,
Well, it
apparently.
sounds like opposite you're saying you like it. I won't try to do anything for you. Sorry.
You don't have to do any sway with me.
Do we
I'm
want
sure I
different
can work.
jobs?
I'm fine with
We
that.
can't fuck up counting. But like, I guess if we want more action at some point, sure.
I mean, I'm sure when they inevitably
What day of the week
have
is it?
something to fight, they'll
Also,
ask
dear
us
God.
to, probably.
Hopefully.
If not, I'm going
It
to go
is
fight
Friday.
anyway.
I
The
imagine
10th.
Do you think?
when the ship
Right.
gets attacked, we're going to be very.
Oh, damn it. They fought yesterday.
What is today, Friday?
What, did you have someone you wanted to fight?
Yeah, Garrus.
What?
I would
I'd pay to see that.
actually pay to see that.
What the fuck? Why?
No reason.
Ah.
You'd be interested.
I was wholeheartedly joking because
Fucking
I asked
beat
the
the shit
question,
up.
but then they were like, I pay to see
You
that.
bet. In a fist fight,
Never
I can take you.
One
Well,
moment,
it'd be fun to
I
watch
had
the
him read
shit
something
out of
really
it.
quickly.
What was that, Scarlet?
Spell Susie.
Um,
Susie, I'm curious.
the way that they have it spelled, or aka me, is S-U-S-E.
Suze.
No, it's Susie.
E.
Susie.
Do they have like a little line
Sussy.
across the U?
No.
That would be Suze.
Susie.
Jose!
Susie.
So,
Jose has Suze.
we will more or
This
less,
is Jose. Jose's sister.
we will take turns real quick.
Adopted.
Brother.
Unless anybody is
The
wanting...
man.
Alright, I will ask. Is anybody wanting to try to focus on anything specific during this trip right now? If not, we're going to do a little bit of a time skip.
Yes.
Yes?
One. This can happen outside of actual session, but our conversation. And two,
Mm-hmm.
I am actually trying to copy some
Yeah.
spells into my grimoire, and I calculated up the amount of time it would take and the amount of materials I have is suitable for what I wish to accomplish.
Alright, so how much time is it going to take you?
4 hours.
In total?
Plus
Hey,
2
River.
hours.
Which
So
bet you
a total of 6 hours.
Alright, yeah, you've been more than able to get it done.
River.
Also, it would use up my
Which
bottles
bet
of
are you
ink.
taking?
Alright, then mark them
The
off.
4 in the middle are unclaimed.
Is anybody else wanting to focus on anything during this trip at any point?
Monopolizing this couch. Every time I get back
is
to the room
monopolizing the
first,
couch.
I'm just like, mine.
I wonder what happens if I would just sit on top of
I
her.
will kick you off.
Alright, how are you wanting to decorate them?
You sit anywhere other than my legs, you get punched.
Like,
Damn, wasn't saying I wanted to just straddle you, damn.
No, so
Alright,
you sit
roll me a dexterity check.
Hey, do you ever ask for your gun?
No.
I would have gotten that like the
I
night
will
before
jab you
I
in
did.
the ribs.
Just asking, because you've never asked for it back.
I will jab you in the ribs if you
Dexterity
sit
check,
on me.
24.
Alright, it looks really nice. Like almost, it looks basically perfect compared to what you wanted to do with it.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Great. So all of them have like this nice like black shield. And it's a really nice like
He's so
blood pattern
goddamn
on
warm.
them. They're great.
Sweating
Alright.
right now.
Copying
He's
the
spoiled.
scroll into my grimoire, does that destroy the scroll?
So is that bald spot the part you don't touch, or?
I will say that
On
the
his
words are still there,
no,
but
on
it
his,
feels like the
side.
magic that powered them gets transferred to your grimoire.
And then there's
So
a
you
gold spot
could
there.
spend some
No,
time
there's one spot that's kind of lighter than the
applying
others.
magic to it.
Yeah.
It will
Where
take
he was mad that
for
they
the
cut
scrolls
his
to
just
reestablish the magic
engine with
connection on
his
it.
side.
It'll take
It's like,
Do you want to know the spells
Right
I
here.
pulled from the
he's
scrolls?
writing it now, but right in
It'll
here,
take
it doesn't really like that.
2 hours for every spell level it has, and you will need
That's where
a
he's
spell slot
vulnerable.
or a
It's
combination of spell slots to equal the level
Okay,
that you
I'm
were
sorry.
making.
Okay, that hurt.
And those are
You're done.
expended.
Okay, do you wish to know?
Yeah.
Sure.
Protection
I
from
can
good
hear
and
it.
evil.
Mhm.
And
Luna
honor
bites me
each
really
other.
fun.
And
For
those,
kids.
once you
Out of
re-enchant them,
nowhere.
if you use them again, they will be burned
Like-
up.
He was just getting a little harder.
Those are
But
from
make sure
Luna
you
biting me.
take some time to
Bites the shit out of me for
equal
I'm
some
whatever
getting
level it is
thirsty and I couldn't
And
reach
Duck
my
never bites me.
and uninterrupted.
No, but she'll
He
2
bites
hours
everybody
for
else.
every level of spell
I
that it
won't
would
even
be.
touch her. I won't even
So,
move. She just
I don't.
randomly
I
decide
didn't
I'm gonna
want
bite the
to
shit out of you.
re-enchant them. I just wanted
Duck
to know
just
if they were
climbs into my
useful
horse.
anymore or not.
They could be
Yeah,
useful
but
spell
it's-
attacks.
I
You
know.
can reapply magic to it.
I do not wish
Alright.
to.
Get everybody's
They're
names.
just a word reading out of what the spell is
Okay.
without any magic.
Don't forget to write down yours.
These 2 ritual casts have been applied to my grimoire.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that. I'm aware.
Good to know that Scarlet's bottom.
Referring to this.
Because this is what. She's
Does that mean
coming
I'm a top?
Have you seen you very clearly? Yes.
Or does it have to be?
I had.
I figured
Sindri's
it would
a bottom
classify
as well?
itself as a symbolic token.
Have you seen
Just
something?
like,
I said that. So
Okay.
this means that Scarlet's a
So it'll
bottom.
be good for that.
We still gotta figure out about Rain.
Oh, yeah,
Alright,
there's 2 more tops
so-
and 2 more bottoms.
And then-
Okay.
Still gotta figure out about Rain and Alara.
1 second.
Or did Alara already
I'm
pick
doing
one?
this part. Didn't
Alright.
Alara pick one?
So, Sindri, is there anything you would like to do while you're on this ship, or something you would like to work on, focus on?
She was bathing.
We're about to do a little bit of a time.
She can do other things
so
too,
I'm
but
trying
that's
to
what
see,
she
like,
did first.
What you would want to do.
Try and practice reading and basic math, I guess.
All right.
Just my
And Rain, is there something that you would like to work on?
No,
Yeah.
I would just ever so often actually go out to the fucking top of the ship and get some fucking air.
Oh yeah, no, y'all are welcome to go wherever you wish on the ship. Does anybody want to explore the ship?
Not tonight.
Well, I'm saying within the next couple of days.
I'm not like-
We're about to time skip.
I'm not hardcore
Or times
going to
the
every
days.
fucking floor and figuring out what's there because I honestly
Maybe a
don't
little
fucking
bit.
care.
Depends
But
what
like,
happens. All right. For any who would wish to explore, this is what you would find. There is the deck, and there's always
I'll find the decking deck.
there's always about 50 people on the deck. Sometimes a little bit less, depending on the time. The first floor is the kitchen. The second floor is cannons. The third floor is the map room.
We should probably write these down, yeah?
The fourth floor is the powder room. The fifth floor is another floor of cannons. Sixth, seventh, and eighth is all living quarters. Ninth is storage. 10th is storage. The 11th is the floor that has the fighting arena in it.
Wait,
we're on a
9?
fucking
right
storage
there.
floor. We're sleeping on a storage floor.
There's a whole ass apartment here. I'm not complaining.
Things got to get moved around.
We live right next to the fighting floor.
That's on the neck, like on the
12
we
is
work.
maintenance.
It's on
13 is the
11th.
general
We
management.
went through it.
And the stairs, whenever you go down to the next floor on this, there is a giant sheet of metal that cuts it off. With no visible handles or anything.
So we
The
can
lack
just
of railing here is appalling.
that on the way back up from work that day, we could just
There's-
fight on Thursdays.
What was that?
Or we can
Can you
watch
repeat that
fights
for?
Yeah.
Storage.
and figure out who we want to fight by watching the fights.
So 9th and 10th are storage floors.
Yes.
Bet.
We're sleeping on a storage floor. No one will ever come and bother us.
Roll 2 6s.
Never was.
You know they don't want to get hair in everyone's living quarters.
Giant
Wolf
dog.
lady.
They're like,
Wolf and fox lady.
and a big ass bird.
Hey, the feathers are easily contained.
Hey.
Feathers
not
are
like
collected and put into a pillow.
I'm going to kill someone if I find them using a pillow made out of my feathers.
I'd be like,
I should be
that's
like,
a bit obsessive.
Alright. So,
gonna
that's
fucking
what you would
stab
find out
you.
without the floor.
Wait, how many
Um,
floors were there total?
I'll stab them through the
From what you're aware, you have the deck, and then
12.
13
13.
floors that you found. There's stairs going to a 14th floor, but there's a giant piece of just metal, no handle, no door, no knob, no nothing, just straight metal at the bottom of the steps.
Suspicious.
Okay, yeah, let's not deal with that right now.
I'm assuming
So
this is
for the
bottom
night,
floor.
I would have
Alright, well, this
asked
is
for
not-
like a little bit.
You know.
Roxanne. You can say no. But I
no.
can't.
I'm kidding.
Please hear me out.
Before you even finish, like you can say no. No.
Please let me.
Go ahead.
I don't want to look like that much of a fool next time. So like, could you potentially teach me how to play poker? 'Cause you said you knew how to play really well, right?
Yeah.
Thanks. I don't have to all learn it one night. I'm not that good, but like, you just...
Alright. So,
While Alara was
I
working
did
on like
hear you
her...
lost pretty bad.
I will need
Wasn't even,
everyone,
like,
real
I don't
quick,
even know if I lost.
I'm just saying, if I meet this guy, I don't want
to roll
the
a
impression.
D100. And don't say it. I will
Everybody.
point to y'all.
Dang, I can't tell you how to 57.
81.
I say don't say it out loud. I'll get
That's
to you in a second.
easier.
I
I
have
don't
two people
understand.
say their thing out loud.
Alright, I rolled again. I rolled better.
You can keep your first roll.
No, I said it out loud. I rolled again. I'm sorry. My
Alright,
bad.
so-
I misheard that part.
Alara. What is yours? No, say it out loud.
You just...
78. Alright. So, as you're working throughout the kitchen, as time goes on, you are actually able to be quite impressive, and you start getting more and more difficult tasks, and you start to become in charge of some of the goods that might spoil if not taken care of properly, and you're given a few more complex dishes to make. Raksha,
61.
you have done very well with your inventory.
I counted so good.
I counted better than this based on that.
Then, as time goes on, y'all actually don't really stay in the general maintenance room after the first day. Y'all are up on the floor scrubbing the decks, pulling the ropes, adjusting sails, and you're able to do it pretty well. So then you are given the task to help fortify any holes, and you're in charge. You're more or less get up to sustaining the ship if any damage is done, repairing damage.
Bill Shrek.
Yeah, you're more or less that
Yeah. Kids are running around looking for
now.
holes.
Sindri,
I rolled an 80.
an 80. You are really good at storage. Like, amazing. To where after some time, you're really good at this. Okay, now I want you to use your dexterity to help me prime cannonballs. So now you're in charge of loading cannonballs with black powder, sticking the wick into it, making sure everything's clean and dry.
How many times have I fucking told you to not smoke on this deck?
Everyone be dead
Um,
if they smoked on that deck.
Scarlet,
You're rolling 85.
85.
Yes, I rolled
We will get back to that.
I know.
Garrus,
88.
88. You are doing really well too. I mean, you are. At some point, it almost feels like you and Raksha start competing against who can do some stuff better.
I did better.
So then you're
I
just
got
like
bored
at
at
all
one point. I was like, this is so fucking boring.
at all times you're just like
I tried to show off
Raksha's
a little
doing
too
this.
much.
I gotta be Raksha, and Raksha actually gets moved up before you, and you're like you take a little bit of a slight to that, and you're like down. So you start working really hard, and then you also get moved up to a bilge ratch the next day. So
No.
great.
Roll.
I rolled the best number out of everybody.
69.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Fucking man,
It's,
roll that. Roll this.
you're able to effectively
I got a 12.
notice any maps that are damaged in need of repair, and you even are able to catch one or two maps
Hold on, you
that
have to
are out
roll
of
it.
date
You have to
versus
roll it.
whatever. And a few other people had looked through it and said they were up to date, but you noticed some small changes in it. So you
Got
are
16.
inevitably moved up to be in charge of the inks, the paper, making sure everything's of high quality, nothing's going to expire, and you're in charge of. You get moved up to help with storage and preparation of
No,
materials.
he's killing you.
So,
Suddenly a giant cat came in.
through your amazing management skills, Scarlet,
Yes, we all did great.
I was first made for a reason.
your team is performing really well for just joining on, and they are able to catch up real quick. And overall, with all the progress that y'all have done, the entire group has earned an extra hour off from work than what they'd normally be. So everyone's work hours are now down to 4 hours a day.
Nice. We get the extra power break.
You're welcome, guys.
Yeah. Hey, so
Good job.
this is an important thing. 2 people. Where did you guys decide to bunk? I'm writing it down. Where are you guys at?
What is left?
The 4 in the
Center.
middle.
The 4 in the center.
Yeah.
I'll
2
go-
tops, 2 bottoms.
I'll
This is
go-
important.
Who sleeps under? Raksha.
Sindri,
Sindri.
apparently.
I'll
Why are
go
you
to
so
the
obsessed?
right top. So basically, right.
One in the corner. There's no other corner left.
No, I won't, because Roxy will kill me. I'll go to the left top.
You go in that bed, I walk in, I'm just like,
You see her stuff. And you're like, uh-uh.
So you're going with the ones that are
here's a
open.
visual.
you get flung into the opposite.
Yeah, no, I
wall.
got it. I walk in and looking at the top bunks. I'm like, Garrus. Because
She's
I'm like, that's Roxy's stuff. She'll kill me if I go beside her.
No,
gonna
if you
go
went
under
in the
me.
bed, you would have ended up hitting the
Right.
other wall
There's the
once you
current
fell
sleeping
asleep.
So you're right there,
Mm-hmm.
and Garrus is there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Alright.
these ones are in.
That was only
Yeah, I go
if
to
you got
doing that.
if you tried to
By the
take
way.
my bed. I
That
would have
makes
grabbed
you
your leg and flung
Oh,
you into the
this is
opposite
scary.
wall while you
No,
slept.
sir.
You said this was near the door.
No, the door.
Like
You
to
said
the
near
living
the
room.
bedroom door.
Left.
That's what
left.
my bed is.
Roxy's by the
Right
bathroom.
is next to the bathroom.
More than I do.
Yeah.
I know.
So the,
Garrus's bed is near the door.
Okay.
yeah. Look, I have mine done separately. Mine is like this, where I have the bedroom door here and the bathroom here. So like it could be flipped like that way for you, but this is the charger.
Timber,
This
Timber,
is the
your
bedroom
son
door.
smells
This is the
it.
I'm
bathroom.
aware. All right. So,
Wait, go.
I'm going to need. I will let y'all pick, but everyone will eventually need to roll it. I need someone to roll a d20.
For what?
Just roll a d20.
Yeah, like
You said
everybody
everyone's gonna need to roll
I
it.
can do it.
Everyone will need to roll at some point, but one person right now will need to roll this.
Do you want to go?
roll? I'll go first.
All right.
Why?
9.
can't smell
Nope,
like
like
Lena.
6.
All right. First day of travel passes without any problems.
Oh shit, that was if we were gonna have an encounter.
So,
Oh shit.
Are we gonna have to roll a d20
So that
for
was
every
just-
day?
maybe.
So how
We'll
many
see how
days
it
are
goes.
we skipping for like...
Right now, it is the 11th. So, who's next to roll?
Yeah.
Let's go around the table.
Yeah. So Cody, you're
Alright.
next.
15.
All
I
right.
think Cody got better.
There is a storm that arrives, but through the work of the crew and the ship,
And
there's
the
not any
bilges.
problems to it.
Hell yeah.
It does not impede travel.
We did so good.
Yeah.
Just
Next.
going to the whole being like, fuck off, fuck
Sindri.
off, fuck off, fuck off.
Because I totally
Surprise.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
fuck. A 5.
5. So, on this particular day, it's almost as if the wind itself stops and seems to slow down travel by maybe a day before it's able to pick back up.
We're a day behind schedule, which makes your life harder.
So, next.
20.
Take the best.
I'm picking you.
I was like...
I'm picking you which one. They're both rolling kinds of saves, so.
Third.
Just going down, aren't you here?
Third.
Alright.
Scarlett's the only one that go good.
So,
My poor fucking scare dice are gonna be fucking.
Cursed.
this
Cursed.
time, the store
Tabitha.
seems to come back with a vengeance that appeared a few days ago.
Oh, we did so good at our.
And
We're gonna cry this
this
time.
one inevitably ends up ripping one of the sails, and you'd have to spend a whole day repairing it.
God damn it.
In your soul.
It's your job now.
Alright. Next.
No, I thought I was gonna have to do today.
A 14.
Alright.
At least it's
This
something
day
different.
passes without any problems, just a normal day at sea.
Nice.
Next.
Wait, why did your 6 get a normal day at sea?
Because mine was the
day.
first roll.
9.
Alright.
Nice.
So, you're starting to get towards colder waters at this point. You can see every so often some icebergs. And
Not a Titanic moment.
one day, a snowstorm appears, and it's really hard to get all the snow off the deck of this ship. It's coming down hard, so they have to call all hands on deck, and you'll spend basically the entire day shoveling off the ship, pushing back travel time.
Rip.
Alright, next.
Is this like the 16th day?
So we're
What
still
day is
going around in
So are we
circles?
still skipping time? How much time are we skipping?
This has almost been a week. After
Is it
today
Thursday?
is going to be a week from whenever y'all left.
Yeah, we need is Wednesday,
Thursday?
Thursday.
This is Thursday.
So we need to fight on Thursday.
Are y'all
Or-
wanting to fight on
or-
Thursday?
We have to
We're
at least
gonna go
observe.
see
I want to watch
if any
it
fights happen.
Alright,
for our first Thursday. So,
so on Thursday.
I mean, we
as
go
the-
right from work. It's
Yeah, so
right
like
there.
after work, we just go to the fighting floor.
After the fights are about to start, whenever all hands get called to shovel snow, because they've been shoveling it all day. But at this point, they've got to call all hands to start shoveling it. And you've noticed that at this point, the entire ship. It's not that whenever that bell ends that everyone stops working. It's done with shifts, and a new shift comes in whenever y'all leave. But all shifts are getting called back out for this, and it's pulling back progress, so they're not able to travel 24 hours a day like they usually do. But after a hard night-ish of shoveling snow, everyone settles back down, and the fights start to commence below decks. It's relatively late. Would y'all like to stay and look?
Do you have something prepared for us to watch? Is this why you're trying to avoid it? Because I totally want to see what this is about. I want to see their little arena. I want to watch a fight. Literally a fucking gladiator.
So-
This is my shit.
For those who are arriving at the flat fighting floor, you see that it is honestly just the bare minimum dirt ring with a rope around it to give you the edges,
Oh, you know, that's
and
the best kind of fighting.
there's a makeshift bleachers of boxes just stacked around it, where people are getting up, sitting down. There's drinks being served for coin, and they're taking bets on the fights.
That's what I'm saving about many things.
So,
Yeah, I owe
y'all
you
can
money.
do whatever
I
y'all
can't
wish with
get
that.
shit.
There is 3 fights scheduled for tonight. Is anybody interested in who would be competing?
I mean, me
Yeah.
and Darius were specifically going there to see people
what?
fight.
So yeah, we would tell
Alright.
you like who's
So,
fighting. what's
based
this.
on who's on there,
Is Luke fighting?
there's only
Paints
one
it.
name of interest that comes up, and that would be,
No one comes out.
huh?
Bloody mess. If Luke gets in that ring, no one's walking out. It's gonna be a bloody mess.
The only
Just
name
pummeled by
squish
that
titties.
their
you
head.
are able to actually recognize on there is Susie is up to fight.
Oh, Susie.
I told you about Susie.
We're just like, oh, that's
Laura, you have
that's
to
her
support
boss.
Susie's fight.
Give us. She doesn't know that
It's like,
Susie's
oh,
fighting.
that's her. Like we get there, we're like, oh, that's her boss.
Oh, that's.
We should probably tell her about that.
Very bugbear.
I look like to be terrified of Laura's boss.
Are you there, Laura?
Yeah.
All right.
They're
Did you come
fun.
down?
So you notice that whenever the fight starts, the individual that Susie is fighting
It's Luke.
is another individual from the kitchen, one of those small lower ones.
Because they haven't.
They had been. You've noticed that throughout the past few days, that there's been some high tension between these two individuals. You're not exactly sure what. You've been focusing on your own tasks.
Mm-hmm. Minding my own
So-
business.
As the fight goes on, you notice that Susie is specifically just using fists the entire night. He's just only punching, only kicking, slapping, just using his body, not using any weapons or anything like that. The other individual ends up pulling out 2 swords at one point, and as the fight continues, Susie takes a few good slashes to the legs and arms, using them to block, lands a few good punches back and forth, and overall, when it comes to an end,
We won't play much longer.
when it comes to an end, with one final swing from Susie and one final slash from the other individual, they both hit the ground. And after about 3 seconds, the individual that is not Susie stands up.
Oh, Susie.
Damn, Susie lost.
No, not Susie.
After about 2 more minutes,
Fair, the other one was using weapons. Susie wasn't.
after about 2 more minutes, Susie gets up. Whenever they step out of the ring, the heel. Some of their wounds seem to close on their own, not all of it, and there's some more staff ready to help heal. the two fighters end up shaking hands, and you hear from Susie, "Fine, we can use more eggs."
That's what that was about. Using more eggs? Goddamn. It almost fucking died for using more eggs.
The way it seems to work, I don't think they're gonna die. Like, you just.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like,
But, yeah, I mean, yeah.
eggs.
Yeah, like, we could have fought over, you
It was an
counting your
important
loaves wrong.
argument. I'm not there, but it was an important
Other two
I
fights.
swear to God, you cheat.
I did not.
Other two fights. You have an Eric Cochra and an Allen fight.
The fuck?
It's over who's the best bird.
Get my ass in there.
The Eric Cochra ends up
like you
winning
fuckers.
that fight.
The Eric Cochra one.
I'm gonna kick their ass.
It's crazy.
That's the night to do it.
Allen supremacy. Allen supremacy.
Racist. And finally, it is two humans fighting.
Basic. Which one wins?
One is blonde, and the other one has red hair.
Are they girls?
Nope.
Damn. I was
The
gonna say.
ring would have gotten down there so fast.
No, I was
You're
gonna
like,
say
I
it was
want
over.
it.
He's mine!
So, whenever
Yes.
these two get into the ring, it's like, alright, they got nothing on them, it's just gonna be fist. And they both square up ready to fight,
Guns.
and then both of them just start drawing symbols in the air and just just throwing magic back and forth to each other.
Okay.
Overall, whenever it comes to the end of it, one firebolt comes out from the
Are they only throwing cantrips?
they're throwing mostly cantrips. There's one or two higher level spells in there, but it seems to be like they're either don't know very much magic or they're only
Not
using
power word killing.
I was just wondering if they were like high level or if they were just throwing low level.
based on what you can see,
I'm not there. I was just wondering, like, if they for them like seeing
Oh.
it. Rain
So
didn't
was
go.
it just us three that went, or four? Because Scarlet's here too, yeah?
Yep. Whenever it comes down to it, the redhead ends up throwing a firebolt, and the blonde individual is not able to get the shield up in time, and just hits him right in the chest, and they collapse.
Nice.
Before, after a few more minutes, getting up, and once again, when they exit the ring, some of the wounds heal, but not all the way. And that concludes the fights for the night.
That was epic.
Nice.
Fucking miss. Pretty good.
Yeah. Overall, the entire
Pretty good
event
after a
took
long
about
day.
2 to 3 hours to finish.
Bitches were fighting for a while. Damn.
There's breaks in between to clean up the pit, let people place some
I
more
still thought you were
bets,
gonna say
pay
piss.
out.
Clean up the piss.
I mean,
Use
whoever
the bathroom,
pisses
too.
Luke is definitely going to just be pissing. I'm just.
I would just be like,
Yes.
no. I'm not
We're
gonna
gonna be like,
Hang on.
What was
I
that?
was going to walk over and sign up for a fight next Thursday.
Scarlet's gonna sign up for
Okay.
Wait, don't
As
you
you
have
go
to
up
like
to the
say
thing-
who you're gonna fight?
It's Lillian.
It's you
Like
go up
this.
to
Like
an
this.
individual that is taking notes. So what do you do?
She just fucking shoot him in the face.
So, when setting up a fight, do you have to have an opponent in mind, or can they be assigned to you?
It's mainly preferred if you have an opponent in mind because they're mainly for settling disagreements. But if you're looking just to fight for some reason to fight, I bet you we can find somebody to fight you.
Yes, I bet I could kick your ass.
I knew it was gonna be Garrus.
Like in a fist fight?
You'll find out.
I don't want you to
From
shoot
what
me
I
in the
saw.
face.
You're allowed to use whatever you want in there.
I'm not going to shoot any guns. My ammunition is full.
Not gonna shoot you guns. Tidal wave.
Because my ammunition is far too precious for that? Wow.
God damn.
Alright. Based on your faces, what's my response gonna be? Because I look at Laura. What's her face?
I'm sitting there beside him next to Laura, like.
Over here, like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm over here, like that would be something I would want to say.
Dinosaur.
Alright, what's the grievance that we're settling?
Who's
She
hotter?
thinks she's better than me.
Here you go, got it.
I mean, she did just look at him and say, "I bet I could kick your ass."
Pride.
Pride.
God damn it.
I really feel like it would have been horrible if Rain would have been there, because then it definitely would have been like, you! What? It's just like, yeah.
So y'all are scheduled for a fight next Thursday now. Alright. So,
I'm excited.
I need whoever's next to roll the d20 for the day.
That would be you.
Yeah,
Because
my
I believe Megan rolled.
Oh, no, it is him. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
18! Please be good.
Alright. So, on Friday, as the day goes on, y'all finish y'all's work for the day. Everything's going well. It's nothing too hard.
With our 4-hour shifts now.
Yep. Garrus and Raksha
How
are
come
feeling
nobody
a little
told poor Rustic Halo to join the Zoom to watch our D&D session?
It's there.
He's in the Discord now.
He doesn't know about it. He just said he was bored, and I said, you gotta join the Zoom, and he was like, I didn't know.
We'll put a
Um,
warning in for the next one.
So, as your day draws on from this, y'all all find yourselves on the deck of the floor. Raksha and Garrus are feeling a little bit sore because today there was a lot of pulling the sail up, putting the sail down, pulling the sail up, putting the sail down. It was just like, well, how many times do you need to sail up and down? Why? Why?
Good.
Y'all all find each other on the deck of the ship, mingling about, when all of a sudden you hear a...
Not a
like
kraken.
I don't like that sound.
We hear that?
Roll a perception check.
I mean, I have.
Well, I'm not gonna
hold
say
on,
shit
hold
then.
on. Hold on. Where'd it go?
I have...
You have advantage in
I
hearing, you
have,
do.
Yes, advantage on perception checks with hearing and smell.
And then roll.
Maybe you'll get better than me then.
Rain, you would notice this with your passive.
I became the next level for the cooking.
Never mind, I don't need to roll again. I'm good. I got a nat 20.
Okay.
Fantastic. So I got a
For
12.
a total
So, the next time.
I remember it resets.
22.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
So I'm at
22.
zero.
Alright.
Nat 20 was 20.
So,
What would I have gotten if I rolled again? Oh, non-dimensional 17.
alright. So,
Well,
as this is going on, Rain, Raksha, and Garrus, what did you roll?
12.
12. Rain and Raksha notice the sound of what sounds like suction cups
Rest.
around the ship before an alarm starts to sound.
Why did you roll an 18? Apparently we want to roll lower.
Well, I mean, we have to go for 2 months. As much as I want to just time skip, I think it would be fun to actually fight something on the board. Little bit.
Intruders on the ship, all to battle station. Intruders on the ship, all to battle stations.
Alright, so this would be the...
I was bored.
Ignore what's on the ship. Rain just looks down at Alara and gets a smack on the head. No one fucking cares about your pies right now, baby.
Hey!
We can eat your pies later.
And with that smack, y'all would see
Ocean crawlers.
Specifically for let you see it.
The smack is specifically what let you
you'll
see
see
it.
coming over the railing
This is-
creatures
I don't want
that
that.
look like this.
What the shit?
Can you put that thing back where it came from?
That looks
Put that thing back there so
disgusting.
It looks like a reverse mind
Would
flare.
you like to pull it in?
You
It's awful.
Put the
Looks
thing
like
back where you found it or so help me.
You've seen this before?
No, Denver, have I seen this before?
Roll a history check.
You said you've seen this before?
Why does this thing look like hentai?
Why?
Why'd you have
What
to
was
bring
that?
it
14 months.
to 14.
This is really freaking weird. You don't know what this is. But apparently it's an intruder. And as they crest the edge of the ship, that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Wait, how many is they? You said they. How many
From
was
what you're
it?
able to see right now,
4.
4 individuals.
Okay.
I guess.
Is anyone surprised?
No.
Thank you all for tuning in. Bye!
That couch is